Hello, everybody. Oh, it's late, sort of. It's like 10 minutes till 1 p.m., which is when our D&D session starts. And, you know, normally on Sundays we stream a little bit earlier than that, but I had to take care of some business, which some of it's still not done, but I've set time aside now. It's D&D time. We gotta do it. How's everyone doing? Welcome to episode 45 of Bloodties. It's been a really long, arduous campaign, a few deaths, a few characters changing here and there, but we continue. A party of 6. Yeah, it's a party of 6, all right. It's something else, really. But yeah. Hi guys. Hi Mint. You're feeling quite vocal? No, not vocal. Rhythmic today. I love to see the thought you put into your song, your lyrics here. I really appreciate every other stanza line has its own emote added to it. I like it. I like it. Okay, you get a pass. You got the pass to write song lyrics. Normally in chat, when people start like busting into song in chat, I strike that shit down immediately because, well, no one asked for it. But this time, I specifically allowed it to happen. You were gonna do it anyways if I was offline for too long. Interestingly enough, I don't know if you were actually going to type it. I haven't seen you type lyrics in chat when we're offline. But hey, if it happens, that means I'm really late. It incentivizes me to show up on time. I was trying to get through a Hitman mission. I'm playing through that. I managed to do what I needed to do. It's good. But yeah. Welcome to what's going to be a nice 3 to 4 hour long podcast of D&D, though we may be seeing about 2 combat encounters for today. It's likely. I do wish I could show you all. I had the add-on that lets you see character sheets and health bars, but that's been discontinued for quite a while. The best you're gonna have to do is just see whether or not characters go down in combat, or we tell you what our health is at any current given moment. But I am missing a few spell slots throughout this journey. It could get dangerous. It's alright though. I also used True Sight, so that's gone, sadly. That's alright. We won't have the webcam on for today because there's really no point to having it on during D&D when it's a mishmash of voices, and the focus is meant to be on the story that's being told or whatever visuals our DM has prepared on the screen. In fact, I'll even just take you over to the screen now. Welcome. This is the typical screen you will see when there's nothing, when we're kind of improvising everything. Say we teleported to somewhere our DM didn't prepare. Effectively, this is the screen that is here whenever our DM does not have that specific scenario ready. And we've taken about 2 weeks due to either personal issues or personal reasons or whatever. And I think our DM has at least prepared a nice battle map, maybe 2, for what's coming up next. We do have to steel ourselves to fight a creature known as a shambling mound, alongside a group of cultist swamp people. Yeah, I'm sure it was like that. Hopefully we can make quick work. Hopefully it's not too difficult. We've sort of been cheesing this area. Here, I can show you a different map in a moment. Let me open up a link. We have effectively, as a party, been traveling through this entire forest area. Our main goal, ultimately, is to besiege and lay claim to a fort that is abandoned here in the forest called Fort Worth. We have received reports that a coven of witches have made it their base. Since a black dragon has left the area, they have moved in, and we, as adventurers, want to take that for ourselves as a pub gathering area for ourselves. So we're effectively vacating these witches out of here. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's likely we either have to kill the witches or we make some sort of pact with them, which could bring us trouble down the line. We'll see. Although, it is highly unlikely that they'll ever want to speak to us, because we have been taking down totems around the forest that the witches set up to power themselves up. We've taken out 2 out of what we assume are 3. The third one was around this region, which we found to be underground and tied to a shambling mound creature, protected by cultists as well, and that's where we'll begin today's journey. I should probably go into the voice chat before I'm late, even though there's literally nobody here. Huh. You'd think people would show up if they wanted to play. Oh, hey, Andrew. It's you.
You thought I was gonna be late, Smog?
I did.
Did you really think I'd be late?
I really did think that.
Wow.
If no one's 15, if no one's like 30 minutes early, then I feel like they're gonna be late.
Yeah, if no one's in the pre-lobby of like the Modern Warfare 2, or in this case D&D shit posting, then you're right. They're probably gonna be late.
Exactly. How's
literally
RuneScape
messaged
going?
Alan or Tim that I was gonna be late, but I got my breakfast early, and it's going. It's going swell. It's going swell, Smog. It's going great.
That's great to hear.
You could be joining us. Could be joining us in members.
Man, I'd only be holding you back, and you know that. You saw my stats.
No,
they're not as padded as they could be.
I think you know what. I think you got padded stats, my guy. I think you got. Yo, Alan, get over here. I think
Alan is
I think
here.
a boy over here has some padded stats.
Padded stats.
Yeah, he's got some padded stats, my guy. You should join us.
D&D stats?
No, fuck D&D. We've evolved beyond D&D. This
He
is a
doesn't know.
RuneScape server now.
You didn't even tell him. You didn't even tell him. He's got you in a RuneScape cult, doesn't he, Alan?
Yeah, I unfortunately own a year-long membership subscription right now.
Yeah, so you gotta make the best of it.
Yeah. I've been rune crafting for the last, like...
No, not rune crafting. Which runes? Like lava runes?
Well, there's like a new mini game that they made for the skill, and it's actually alright.
Yeah, but I think I've played it a little bit.
Rune crafting used to suck back in.
But I just did,
right,
I just did the nature and lava runes.
Hello, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hey, Tim, you want to play some RuneScape?
Okay, guys, I gotta go.
Danger.
Every week, this guy's trying to peddle a new game to me.
Yeah, well, join the club.
How you guys doing?
Great.
Good. What's up, Dylan?
Awesome.
Highly recommend the Publix Deluxe sub, by the way. Even if I always get chicken tender, but the Deluxe sub was pretty good.
What is on the Deluxe?
It is. I'll tell you, Tim, because I just got it and ate it. It was ham, turkey, and roast beef. Yeah.
Not Chicken Supreme. Okay.
Pretty good.
But that does sound good.
Supreme.
Is there like cheese?
You get your choice of cheese, Alan.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what we walked into, but I'm guessing we're trying to figure out what Shaggy ate today.
Wait, what was the question, Brandon?
I don't know what I walked into.
RuneScape and public subs.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was about to go on a giant tangent about cheese and Alan, but I decided against that.
I made a steak sandwich in RuneScape yesterday.
Nice.
You did.
Andrew saw that. It's not a lie.
I was kind of upset because even in RuneScape, I don't like spoilers for quests. So I was like, oh,
do I stay and watch this dumb, stupid quest?
There was a plot twist, Smog. That caught me off guard.
Are you
incredible voice.
Yeah, okay.
I did go and watch the recording of the RuneScape stream. The voices were pretty good.
Thanks. That's what you can expect when I become a full-time RuneScape streamer.
I stand behind this.
For all the up-and-coming voice actors here, the best way to practice is to make a maxed RuneScape account.
To narrate every quest.
Shoot, I've been doing it wrong this whole time. I was doing Final Fantasy.
Yeah, you're only gonna have cat boy range voices.
Cat boy?
Yeah.
There are cat boys in Final Fantasy.
I believe that's the meta.
Yeah.
What other kind of voices are there?
There's a whole world, but just not in Final Fantasy.
I don't know. Catboy is pretty peak.
Oh, hey, Tim.
Yes.
Navy wants to remind you, -1 gold.
Ha!
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Did we all lose 1 gold?
Inside joke.
We'll discuss in just a minute or so. I'm just getting a little bit of stuff set up real quick, and then I'm also letting the meds kick in. So just give me a hot minute or two.
He's gonna be focused, laser precision DMing. He's gonna kill us all.
You know that scene in Limitless where like Bradley Cooper's brain activates to Voltron? Just to give it a hot minute.
We're gonna have like one of those moments where all of us are asking you questions at the same time, and you're gonna answer everyone back in one sentence. Like, concisely reply to all of us in a single line of thought.
It's I'll say this, it's been helpful so far. I'm already seeing it. It's truly helpful.
That's great.
Definitely good.
Yeah.
I guess I should open up D&D stuff.
Now we're playing RuneScape today, buddy.
Yeah.
No.
Ironically down. Let's go.
I do have Rune Light open.
I just only came down
Stop
with
right there, criminal scum.
in case of something.
I thought we were gonna play Mahjong this week.
In time.
Mahjong, man. I've played through like 7 Yakuza games and strictly refused to play Mahjong. Every time.
I think I would hate it in a Yakuza game, but I love Mahjong.
I don't know. I don't know how it plays. I couldn't tell you.
No mini games for me, please. I'd like my violence uninterrupted.
Oh, you don't want to play Yakuza then?
But
That game is
karaoke.
all interruptions.
Yeah, I was
Game
gonna
is
say,
all
the karaoke.
interruptions, man.
I know, I played one and I was like, this one's not for me. Give me a Dynasty Warriors where I just choose
Oh,
a
yeah.
map and
Oh,
slap.
yeah.
So
Oh yeah,
good.
yeah. That's yep.
Nice
There you go.
warrior games are great.
Get a Lubu check, anybody?
I only know the name. I don't know much of the story behind it.
I don't know the words you speak.
I like
the word
Chow
piece.
Chow personally.
He's pretty sick.
So there is a YouTube channel that does Twitch streamer highlights,
Yeah.
and they went and they asked a bunch of streamers, "Hey, can you guys sing this song?" And it was a song from Yakuza,
Ah. Wakamitai.
and they recorded it and then cut it up and put it into a video that they put online.
Is that for like charity or anything? Or just for kicks?
Just for kicks. Yeah, it was.
Whoa.
The video was called Baka Mita.
Yeah, that's the one.
If I'm gonna take a song that's a bunch of clips from someone doing stuff, it's gonna be one of those newscast clips doing like Rapper's Paradise or something like that. I said a hip hop, the hip beat to the hip hop, and you don't stop a rockin'.
But each one of those syllables was a different person.
I like it when it's the same person just from different newscasts.
Okay, that's really good.
Someone just sent me something. Which one of you? Oh, I see.
It was about Betya's villain arc.
I
assumed it was Andrew sending you the RuneScape membership link.
I mean, if he was just
He's gonna
giving
kill
me
us.
membership, then you know, maybe I'd be in.
Slides of RuneScape subscription across the table. Okay, yeah, we'll discuss.
I'm muted.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, Andrew's really polite right now.
Normally he isn't.
Yeah, normally just interrupting. Look, a year, $70 smog, $6 a month, could be yours. Be yours.
Can you still buy membership with in-game money?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
It's just
Okay.
a lot.
How much? How much though?
6 point something mil.
I actually could afford that. But is that like a month?
No, it's for like 2 weeks, I think. It's for a bond.
Oh no, yeah, no, I'm good. I've only got 19 mil. I spent 3 on bank slots yesterday. That was like a year and a half's work.
You should just stand with Andrew by the bank in Barak, and then, like,
Beg?
while he insults you for looking poor, people will just come and give you stuff out of pity.
That genuinely happened to us a few days ago.
How
Andrew
much?
was roasting me, and some guy was just like, he just came up and traded me a mil, like, no question.
It's so dumb. No, but I believe it. I had someone, like, when I was streaming RuneScape years back, power level my prayer out of nowhere. He just, like, gave me, like, 1,000 dragon bones.
That's actually crazy. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You guys looking forward to beating up this bush?
I am.
Magic bush?
Yeah, we're in
Big rock?
combat already.
Always look
Yeah.
forward to beating up magic bushes, Alan.
You get to exclude Kest from all the fun. What he gets for being a dragon.
I cast manscaping on this bush.
Hmm.
Crud, now I have to look at my spells and be like, what do I even do?
Suddenly, the purple worm from the desert, which has trekked you guys all the way over here over the course of the month, shows up.
Wow.
Wow.
He's sad that we ate the brother.
And I do it again. Bop, bop.
And I do it again.
Slowly remembers that I'm a warlock.
It's gotta be rough, huh?
Yeah,
Hey,
Wait, you're a
3 spell
warlock?
slots. It's something.
it's something.
There we go.
Are you continuing to level it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just took the one drop in Bard for that one meme.
It was purely for bonus actions. I didn't have much. But,
I like that it was like thematic too.
And it was thematic, yes.
Hey, Dixie.
Yeah.
Come here.
But I'm looking at a lot of stuff and I'm like, I should just keep doing warlock. It was a phase.
It's my favorite class to play. I'll admit, it's hard to give it up. Once you go warlock, you never go back.
I can't do it. I can't do what Betya does. I can't just be the all of them.
I'm a warlock.
Yeah.
What the heck is... Oh, that's why I put that there. Sorry, I'm finding like 3-year-old sticky notes in my monster manual. I'm like, this is, why did I put this here again?
I like that Tim is analog with his D&D lore building and planning. I like assumers with technology and D&D Beyond books.
In case he ever gets hacked, no one will ever find out. You know,
I've seen his journal, like this black leather-bound notebook.
that's his decoy journal.
I mean,
Shit.
I searched Tim's entire computer trying to find out where the staff was. There was no information.
Yep.
I mean, Tim, that there was nothing. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodbye, Dixie.
Goodbye, Dixie.
Yeah, well, Dixie came in. I was petting her, and then she left.
I know. I thought. I know. It just sounded like she knew too much.
You were wishing somebody goodbye after knowing too much. Yeah.
Goodbye, Dixie.
Take him out.
All right. I think we're quite ready. Thank you for the patience on this as well. But yeah, I think we're good to go.
Hey.
We got it.
Anyone need to do something first or something like that?
Cry.
Already there. Allergies.
Got that out real fast.
Bonus action cry.
That's a ritual cast of an hour.
Also, nobody look at any of what happened above. Oh, that's fake. Great.
Hmm?
If you assume I pay attention to anything.
Mm-hmm. Joke's on you, I'm blind.
Did he have a secret session?
It's funny. I told my boyfriend earlier that when I was young, I contracted scarlet fever, like right in the hospital after being born. He's like, "What's that?" Like, it's the thing that made Helen Keller deaf and blind. So if I'm not paying attention to you, it's not because I'm ignorant.
Oh. Huh.
Hot damn. So let's...
Wait. Right. Nasira's not with us right now.
Yep.
Hmm.
So the first thing I guess we'll do is winding back in time by about a day. You guys managed to go through your night, or sorry, words waking up still. Wanya Kess got shanghaied into a game of polymorph and had a bit of a brawl with some vampire hunters. Following which, you guys took control of the bar and took care of it for Santis. Some Vrox had showed up. When you guys had requested to be teleported back to retreat in order to face off against Malasar, Wanye, Santis had walked up to you real quick and surprisingly requested a gold from you for damages to the property.
Santos, are you serious?
When am I not serious?
We put on such a great show. I was part of the incidentals of our entertainment package. I thought that was covered.
Well, that's true, but you know, there was my special chair got broken at the bar counter.
Your special chair.
My special chair.
Which special chair?
Exactly.
Why are you just gonna take a gold out and ting?
Thank you. It's less about how much money and more of the respect. It's more like a kind of like a Godfather situation.
Less about how much money. And Wanye mimics him as he walks away.
Hey, thanks, Sarah, and he walks away. So, for context, I hopped in a server with Brandon the other day, and we had an impromptu D&D session with some of our other buddies. They had a bar fight pretty much at night, broke a chair, and Wanya Kess paid for it.
That's great. Awesome. Was that canonically during that session?
Oh, 100%.
Awesome.
Alrighty. So let's dive in. So hello everyone to session 45. 45. Hot damn. I still get amazed.
You did it, guys.
It is also, I did the math again on this. This is the 20th of Mournfall. We are pretty much about to enter winter. Now, it doesn't really snow much in the majority of Breaker, maybe a little bit in the northernmost of the north. But the only thing you guys notice is a fair amount of coldness into the air and breeze. That being said, you all, last section, killed Malasar. Mostly done by Balasar, of course. But then the town, seeing this large red adult dragon of sorts, began panicking and assembling the Romalian military as well as a series of catapults to slave off the new threat. You all had boarded Wanye, or at least all except one of you, Nasira. You, still disguised as Santis, decided to stay behind and go into the BBB, or the Bird Bullet, and decided to wait for either Santis' return or to meet up with Santis and wait for the other's return, or whatever else may happen. Everyone aboard Wanye Air went invisible to the fear of retreat and to the excitement of everyone else. And you guys decided to make a pit stop into the woods near Fort Worth to try and find the last pyre. Well, the last two. You guys crash landed after a hold monster spell was cast on Wanye Kest. But eventually, you guys managed to find one of the pyres in the bog, the western bog section, and destroyed it easily. And then you all scoured to the north to both Siren Lake to discover a kraken that has now taken residence there, as well as the actual forest to find the exact location of the last pyre, although with a little bit of difficulty. Wanya Kest is destroying the forest currently. The rest of you, I believe, found access through a combination of Detect Magic and the Ring of the Ram shattering the earth, literally. As you all, not all of you, most of you, descended down to the caves to find what appeared to be a large shambling mound with more deadish-looking skin and covered in vines, and this like dark bluish, dark green-like texture. You also noticed a series of cultists surrounding the entirety of the room. Midst conversation, midst ritual, you're not sure exactly what's happening, but they are certainly caught off guard, but also prepared for all of you. So we are going to start this off right. Everyone, please roll for initiative. Now, some of you aren't down here, so we need to determine that first. Wanye, of course, isn't down here. Who else would not be down here other than Wanye and Desira?
I don't think I'm down there.
Right. Would you?
I'm not there, but I feel like.
I think you were lagging behind us, or did you stay with Wanye?
Oh no, yeah, that's right. I'm picking up the rear.
Gotcha.
Okay. So we'll delay you by you can still roll. We'll just delay you by a turn or two.
Yeah.
Betya, Baldrus, of course, Clyde, of course. Sora, is Sora just staying upstairs or staying with you?
I think Sora's here.
Right, she's at the loose ends inn. Sorry, it's been a hot minute. So I will put her away. Ready, save like. Oh no! Wait. She's in retreat, isn't she?
Yeah.
Holy
So
shit, did we leave her in retreat?
You guys left her in retreat.
I guess Balasar was out of it, so he didn't really remember.
We can call it a favor again.
Yeah. There is also a bear running around retreat.
It's tamed. It's tamed. I'm sure.
She's part homing pigeon on her mom's side. It's good. Okay.
Alrighty. Well, let's get this rolling then. Speaking of rolling, where's my dice?
I need to get myself on the turn order.
Alrighty. And then Balancer rolled a 21. Gotcha. But we're just gonna lag you by a turn or so.
Alright.
Ooh, Banshee. Where's your deck? Oh, there we go. That's why they call it Shambling Mound. It's shambling. And then they get a +1. Okay. Alrighty. Thank you guys for your patience. So, top of the round. Clyde, you're up.
Well, let's get a better view of these folks. I will cast Fairy Fire. The cube will be right around here. 20-foot cube. So, the Shambling Mound and these two cultists will need to roll a dex save.
Dex save. What's DC?
17.
17. Shambling Mound made it.
No way!
Barely. Literally barely. And then like a 10 and a nat 1 to the cultist.
All right, these two are lit up. We'll take advantage against them while I concentrate on that. And as a bonus action, I'll give Baldrus a hearty pat in the back and say, "Go get him, partner." You got inspiration.
Thanks, Clyde.
That's it for me.
Nobody's ever inspired me before.
You feel a glow enter your chest, Baldrus.
I enjoy the warmth that my undead body has not felt in a long time.
Alrighty, Clyde, is that your turn or something else?
That is it.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw. I'm just thinking, would the Shambling Mound need to roll again when it's its turn, or is it just like once every your turn?
It is. It's instantaneous cast, so the reticle could go away, but if you want to mark who got affected by it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a magical glitter bomb kind of thing,
I'll give him some like red dots. A magical glitter bomb.
basically.
Alright. Balasar, you're a bit behind, but anything else in particular you would like to do other than dashing?
I'm just kind of just lugging my way up to the group.
Okay. I'll say screw it. Make an athletics check. So let's see if you get there this turn or next turn.
Okay. My lugging is pretty quick.
Your lugging is quite quick, yes. You lug your way to the front line, and you will be able to do stuff next turn.
Alright.
Next up is the Shambling Mound. And for visual context, the Shambling Mound is glass fire. Like I said at the end of last session, it has this very large, clattering of wood and vines, as well as what appears to be some humanoid figure. You can't tell if it's alive or still moving, but this petrified human figure, wrapped and fused with the bits of wood. There's also all these like charms and skulls and baubles kind of dangling from it. And the Shambling Mound just slithers and turns around and just begins walking towards all of you. So it's going to go 1, a 2, and just sort of slumping past that guy. It's going to meet you right at the breath of the cave. And thankfully, it is not within range of you guys yet, just barely.
Mm-hmm.
But you do, as it gets closer, it just it fills the gulf of the cave, and just.
Working away with your teammates.
Wait, what?
That was Jake. He's talking to his game. Sorry.
Hi,
okay.
Jake.
That's hi.
No, I said hi. I didn't say hush.
No, I said hi.
It says
Jeez,
fuck you.
Jake.
Yeah. Alrighty, that will be the mound's turn. Baldrus, what is your dexterity? It's probably higher than these fools.
12, so +1.
They're higher than you.
Yo, alright.
What the hell? Okay.
I'm not particularly dexterous.
Okay. Alright. So these, okay, sorry, I was expecting I had one more round. Cool. Let me just look up one thing that they have. But at this point, from what you guys would be seeing, these cultists, which from what you can see, they're in red robes, which immediately spark the note of the Red King. That, there must have been some influence of Orcus or whoever, involved in this. But you immediately see them all thrown off guard and begin shouting commands at one another. You hear a bit of common come through, but it's almost as if it's like this morphed other language that sounds familiar to common. So you're able to make out bits and pieces of wording. But regardless, they all begin drawing weapons and formulating different patterns. This one actually runs all the way back here.
Oh.
These 4 over here actually begin chanting, and you see this energy coming from the circle in the middle. But then these others are going to just rush up from the side. There we go. These guys can't really see at the current moment, but they're going to flank around this way. And you notice these three right here begin drawing out like long-range weapons, and the other 3, 1 here and 2 here, begin drawing out scimitars of sorts.
Right.
But they're just patiently waiting. They're kind of letting the mound take the work, and they're all readied for you guys' next approach. But Baldrus, you are now up.
Okay. Baldrus is going to. Hold on. Make sure. Yeah, okay. Wait, is that only one? No. Baldrus is going to. Who did you say is like chanting right now?
The 4 that are around the pentagram looking bit over there.
Alright. Baldrus will. Would this square count as the shambling mound being in it?
Yes, it has. This one is actually a huge status, so it takes up 9 squares.
Okay. In that case. Baldrus is going to cast a Thunder Wave in this area at 3rd level. And everyone in there has to make a... Oh wait, is this in a cube out from me? Sorry. Baldrus will stand in this square and then cast Thunderwave, and everyone has to make a
What the fuck, Baldrus?
It's fine, it's fine.
Let's make this exciting, everyone.
The spell description doesn't say you have to be in the center of the cube.
Oh, I saw
I think you're
that
thinking
it's
of
a
Thunderclap.
self-cast. It says it's a self-cast.
It's a self-cast and there's a 15-foot cube, but it doesn't say you have to be in the center of it.
I also
But
have
how-
Thunder Wave.
Doesn't it cast on yourself or like from yourself?
Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating
Is that-
from you.
Yeah. Which would, I assume, mean you're at the center. Right?
That sounds
That's
about
how
right.
that's how I've always played it.
But it's a 15-foot cube.
Oh,
So it'd be-
okay.
wouldn't it be a little bigger?
Yeah. alright.
No, wait. Is it 15-foot radius or just 15
It
foot?
says 15-foot cube.
Then that should be
Oh.
the size.
I see. Okay.
Okay. Like,
I see what you
15
mean.
across.
It's not a 1,000,000-foot
Right,
fireball radius.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
But they have to make a Constitution save. Sorry.
Constitution.
Yeah.
The mound got a 18,
Okay, that passes.
and the cultist. Are they healthy? Oh hell no. 3 and 9.
Okay, so those fail, and those 2 cultists will get pushed 10 feet away from me. And successful saves take half damage and are not pushed. And I did 22 damage was the first time I cast it.
And it's thunder damage you said.
Yes.
Okay. 22. So this is gonna take that much.
Did you say this was a shambling mound or a what is that? The a mouther thing.
Shambling Mound.
Fuck. All right.
So this is a shambling.
I just remembered something. That's why.
Yes, this is a shambling mound, but it seems bigger and it seems a bit more grotesque and cursed in almost some ways. Okay, so these cultists, the one above immediately looks at you, Baldrus, and just the skeleton doesn't move. The skin and robes just shatter off its form and splatter against the wall. I'll say for context, the skeleton doesn't even the skeleton just stays upright and balanced, but absolutely gets fried immediately. The second one smashes their head straight into the rock wall, and you see also this kind of almost like swamp-like liquid and ooze instead of blood just spray across the wall. And you just hear, this feminine gasp before her life is extinguished immediately. So double kill, easy.
Rest in peace. I will stay here, and that is my turn.
All right. Okay. At this point, the other surviving, I said 4, I meant 5. The other 3 that remain, there's one of their spells activates as they cast Summon Greater Demon. And you notice from the center of the pentagram this ripple effect open as when you stare in, you very briefly see the setting of the abyss. And you see this all familiar looking giant ape-like hand reach out and begin pulling itself up.
Not one of these again.
As a fully sized Bulgara appears before you. And you notice it has this kind of dazed, charmed look in its eyes as it is commanded by the cultist who summoned it. There we go. So it is going to attack the only thing closest to him right now. As soon as I get this pulled up. There we go.
Might have got a little ahead of myself here, guys.
Alright, it is going to make a multi-attack on you. First will be its bite. That is a 15 to hit.
I valiantly deflect it.
Haha.
Or something. It does not hit.
Natural 1. And then, ooh, lucky. That's a 13 to hit.
No. He's
Thankfully.
got summoning sickness.
Yes, summoning sickness indeed. So yes, you do notice at this point the Bulgara is not having a good time. The Bulgara is not having a good time at the current moment, but essentially, your armor, as always, saves you, where it just keeps deflecting blow after blow after blow. But you're okay. But you still have a giant raging ape in front of you that needs to be dealt with.
And a giant plant monster right on the other side.
Uh-huh. Alright. Betya, you're up.
Betya.
Dylan?
Dylan.
Mute button, lovely. Alright, Betya's gonna turn on. Come on, hello, catch up. Come on, quickly. Activating a help action and a bardic inspiration on Balasar. Just methodically. And then going to squeeze by this wall in order to not exacerbate the shambling mound, climb on top of this dead skeleton's corpse, and just end its turn.
Alright.
So, bardic inspiration, help action for your next turn so you can come swinging, and I'm just chilling.
Fantastic. Where's your token? I'm blind as heck right now.
Underneath the...
Oh! I see.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll bring you guys to the front. That way I can see your smiling faces better. Tactically dives underneath. Did you step within and without of the Shambling Mound's range or no?
Unless it has a 10-foot range, no.
That's a great question.
I shouldn't have said that. But if it does, then I technically was not out of it because I'm still within 10 feet of it.
That's fair. Finally, I found the thing I was looking for.
Yay, man.
Yeah. You should be fine. Yep, you're fine. Alright, well that'll be its turn. Well, your turn. Top of the round. Clyde, you are up.
Hey, Baldur's, you want me to send that thing back where it came from, or can you take care of it?
I never fought one before. I don't. Well,
We had like
face
at
to
least
face.
2 of them back in that other cave.
Yeah, but I was a different man back then. Or
So you want
Wait.
it out of here is what you're telling me.
no. I mean, it's probably fine. I don't know.
All right. I will cast Eldritch Blast then at advantage on these 2. 2 to this one, and 1 to this one.
Okay.
Advantage. There we go. All right, first 2. 26 and 19.
Those both hit easy.
Okay.
Nice.
6 points of force, and this one.
Overall.
24.
Yeah, easy.
10 points on that one.
All right. Well, the one that you shot first of the 2 blasts, you notice the robes just get shredded a bit, and as the robes get shredded away, you notice that part of their skin, it's this weird fusion of dead, bluish-like flesh as well as vines. It's basically some kind of combination of Pet Cemetery or Swamp Thing.
Okay.
And I want you to make an intelligence check as well. As that happens. The second one that receives that 3rd blast, you just immediately carve a hole straight through its chest as all the vines just begin spilling out and it falls lifeless to the floor.
Oh, all right. 8 on my intelligence.
Alright, you look at... the adrenaline at this point is pretty high up and through the ceiling. You're just kind of like locked and loaded and just keeping your shots straight. You don't notice anything.
Got it. Let's slink back a little bit here, and that'll be my turn.
Alright. Fantastic. Balasar, you are up.
I kind of just see Clyde backing up. I look at him like, as I take out my weapons, and I will. Is this like right next to it?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and start slashing at it with a warhammer and my long sword.
Already.
You have advantage.
Oh. Okay. Well, we just. This is still his first strike. Hold on. All right. So 28. Do I have advantage on all my attacks?
No, it's just 1.
Oh, okay. All right then.
Yep, 28 hits.
Then I'll just use both. I won't use the advantage just yet. 28, 25.
Hits.
And then with the warhammer, I will use advantage for that one. Much better. 18 to hit.
18 misses.
Okay.
You have Bardic Inspiration.
No, I use the advantage. Oh wait.
That just adds to your roll.
Oh, okay. Then I'll use the Bardic Inspiration on the one I just did. What is that? What, D6?
Uh-huh.
Still.
So 18, 4, 5, 23 to hit?
23 will hit.
Okay, so that's going to be 3 hits altogether.
Correct.
So 1, 2. So it's 17 plus. So that's 28 damage.
28 damage. Fantastic. All right, yeah.
Is that kind of almost unenthusiastically slash into this thing?
It
It's,
also needs to make a con save from the Bardic Inspiration, because the Inspiration mote shatters, and DC 17.
Natural 20.
Never mind.
Yeah, this thing, this thing as Balasar, you just start chopping into this. You've seen this before.
Yeah.
This is some familiar territory, but this still does, to a degree, look bulkier and sturdier than the last one you fought. Alrighty, anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm just kind of standing there, just kind of taunting it a bit, like, come on!
Hit me, I know you want to do it, hit me.
Okay.
Alrighty, if that is your turn. Next up, you see one of the other three cultists, their eyes light up as another rift opens up in the portal. This one will actually shove. This one will actually shove the that first Bulgar out of the way. As out from the portal, another hand reaches up as a second Bulgar enters the fray.
God damn it!
Yeah,
It's possible I should have taken you up on your offer, Clyde.
This one's going to take a different tactical advantage of sorts. It's going to look at the area way up to the top, and you see its hand cast green. It's going to cast Entangle.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to do it as a 20-foot square. Let me use a different color. I can't see the thing with that. Let's make it green. Just grass. There we go. Can you guys actually even see that square? Whoop.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Very tiny.
Hold on a sec. There we go. For some reason... Okay, I can't click it for some reason. Fuck it, it's staying there. There we go. So it'll be... Not that. Why are shapes the hardest thing to do in this?
I know, right?
Okay, so everyone in there. Fantastic. I need everyone in there to please make a strength saving throw.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Alrighty, so everyone except Clyde saves. Clyde, you notice the springing of vines reach up and, like, strict rubber bands just grabbing onto each of your limbs and being completely taut and tight. You are restrained as long as the spell is cast and this is going.
Alright.
You can use your action to make a strength check against the DC to try and free yourself. And this area is now considered difficult terrain. Alrighty, so that is that. So I love all the symbols on top of it.
Yep.
Alrighty, next up is the Shambling Mound, which is going to take one step. Actually, yeah, it's going to stay where it is. And Balasar, triggering an old memory of yours, you see its maw open up wide as it's about to consume you.
My arms are outstretched and I close my eyes.
Oh, come on!
Do you allow this to happen?
Why? There's nothing I can do.
You can resist.
Maybe.
You're pretty damn strong!
Well, I mean, I'll naturally roll to resist, but I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Oh, okay.
it like the structure of the game, like, there's literally nothing I can do.
I thought you were choosing to fail the roll.
Oh no.
Okay,
I'm allowing it to happen, but I will move forward from it.
Okay,
Definitely
good.
needs a therapist.
Already. Balasar, please
That's
make...
the next mission. That's the next part of my arc.
It rolls... Oh, shoot. Okay, so yeah, so you actually don't even roll a save, you just get consumed immediately.
Yeah, I knew it.
So, it immediately...
Noise!
Immediately, yes. So Balasar accepts his fate as just goes sucked inside of the Shambling Mound. And at the start of each of... you are blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe. and you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw at the start of each of your turn its turn, or you take some damage.
And am I able to attack?
You are blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe. So as far as restrained goes,
Your attacks are at disadvantage.
So yeah, you can attack, but just at disadvantage.
Gotcha. All right.
And you are blinded.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm in it, so that's.
Alrighty, that will be the mound's turn, and it's also going to take. It's actually going to take two. It's actually going to take a step right here, just a step into the vines, and you notice that the vines do not restrict its movement whatsoever. Next up are going to be the cultist. The three here are going to bravely stay in place and keep chanting. The three over here, they're actually going to form over... Why is it grabbing weird? They're actually going to run over this way real quick. This one's going to offer the help action, as well as this one, but this one's not going to get help. You notice that the one that they're pulling out crossbows of sorts, and they're aiming them at Baldrus. So the one will roll at advantage. That one's going to be a 16 to hit.
That does not hit.
Alright. Oh! The other's a 24 to hit.
That just hits, yes.
Okay. And the bolt is going to shoot out. Let me double check one thing real quick. I forgot about this. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I just had to double check something real quick. So this bolt shoots out at Baldrus. Come on, Dice, get out of the tree. Come on. We've been through so much together. Come on. There we go. Sorry about this, guys. Whew. Baldrus, you take 26 piercing damage. As when the bolt enters your form, it's silver. They were prepared for this. And the bolt pierces through your armor, and you feel the slight burn underneath, piercing your skin. You have disadvantage on all checks, saving throws, and attacks until the beginning of the attacker's next turn.
Okay.
So you have summoning sickness for a turn, basically. These three are going to continue chanting. This one over here, kind of feeling kind of left in the water, a little bit weird. This one's going to just try and just shoot at Betya. Or actually, no, they'd probably try to shoot at Clyde just because they're in view.
Yep.
Clyde rolled a 2.
It has advantage.
True. Rolled a... that's gonna be 13 to hit.
Oof, just misses.
Okay. Yeah, this bolt just caresses over your head, maybe taking out one or two of your hairs.
If Clyde had a ponytail, the arrow like cuts the ponytail and like his hair falls down. Like it's a commercial at that point.
Yeah. Dior. Next up, Baldrus.
Do we recall how we got people out of this thing last time?
What do you mean?
Out of the shambling mounds.
Maybe
Not lightning bolts. Not lightning bolts. I'll tell you that much.
heard it enough times that it throws it up,
Oh, okay.
or simply try to grab them out.
Welcome to the family, son.
These people are shooting with crossbows. At the bottom, right?
Yes, the three at the bottom, yes.
Okay. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, Baldrus is going to put his little magic ball in the center of his armor, and a bunch of runic symbols begin to glow, and I'm going to cast haste on myself.
Okay.
And then I am going to I'm gonna punch the Balgora right next to me twice.
Okay.
Damn. Ooh.
All right. 28 and 32.
Yeah, they both hit.
Okay. So that's 9 plus 19, 28 total thunder damage.
28 total thunder damage. Gosh dang. Yeah. So yeah, you start clobbering into this form. And wait, were those 2 attacks?
Yeah, I have a double. I have like 2 attacks in one action.
Extra
All
attack.
right. So I forgot, because you just got shot with silver. At disadvantage, please.
Oh, okay.
We can keep the damage the same. Just try to roll both of them again.
Well, so I'm rolling both attacks again.
Correct. Yeah.
Alright, which button is that? Okay, I'll just do it individually. So that's so that's
Excuse me.
That was at disadvantage to you.
Okay. I call bullshit, but alright. What the fuck?
so
No
that's
way.
one, I guess.
Okay, the Bulgar is even like, I gotta give it to him. What the fuck?
He leans into your punch.
I'm rolling for a second one now.
No, you
Or-
you got a 28 on the first hit and a nat 20 on your second hit, even at disadvantage.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then we can just keep the damage for those,
Yeah.
Basically.
and that all
It was
adds
all
up.
destined.
Okay, great. And then
The game itself went, hey DM, it's a nat 20.
come on, guy.
Oh my god.
Which one of these motherfuckers shot me, Tim?
Specifically, it would be, funny enough, the guy who didn't get help, so the one on the right.
All right, I am going to use my full movement to go right up to him, and I do have the mobility feat, which makes it so that Bulgora does not get an attack of opportunity.
Same as the mound, I'm assuming.
It's only for people I attack, so the mound would get one. Yeah.
Alright, and then this guy's busy doing stuff, so he wanted. So the mound is going to slam you.
Okay.
No slam. 29 to hit.
That definitely hits too.
Oh. As its giant grassy form just brings it down on top of you. You are going to take math. 23 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Damn.
Yeah, this one is absolutely more beefier than the last one you guys fought.
Oh, I had a thing that I can do. Where is it? I can't find it. Never mind.
Alright.
28, you said?
23.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I mean, if we can make it 20.
Wow, I mean, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I have a second action because of. All right, I have to roll a Constitution save, right?
Oh, for haste. Yeah.
Or constant, yeah. Is that good?
What was half of what you took? What'd you take for damage?
I took 23.
Okay.
So I think
yeah, that's above half.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I still have haste, and I will use my haste action to punch the guy that shot me
Okay.
At disadvantage?
at
At disadvantage.
disadvantage.
for.
Oh my god.
Ah,
Yeah, I
excellent.
figured.
Alright.
Still hits.
Do you?
Oh,
Huh.
Does it if it's not one?
Sometimes you can flavor it, like, and I'll use that for like early game. But even though you rolled a nat 1, you're still above its armor class.
do I roll damage then?
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Aw. 8 thunder damage.
Okay. Yeah, you immediately rush up and just gut punch straight into his form. He is just barely hanging on, but you just see all this bile and swamp-like fluid just spill out of his mouth. Just the mask itself even falls off. Baldrus, make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Nice.
Ironically, let me actually roll for this just to see the level of significance. Okay, so you do have this moment as the mask falls off. You have a split moment of hesitation. None of the major people that you met while you were there, but it's the face of kind of this guy. Just looks like he's just normal, the most normal standard face guy you'd ever meet. But you recognize him. This was someone who you very vaguely remember seeing when you guys stayed at Kryn for the first time.
Yeah. I will. I'll say that so that everyone can at least be conscious of who we're murdering. I feel a little bad, but he shot me, so I have just one bonus action, and you're gonna see like the runes on Baldrus's armor kind of flash again, and like just little scales of metal kind of like fold out over his armor. And I am going to use it's called Defensive Field, and I get temporary hit points.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I'll get 13, and that's my turn.
Okay, fantastic. Alright, next up is going to be the first Balgr that came out. This one's going to try its luck again at Baldrus. Its eyes are pretty much locked on top of you.
That's fair.
And the cultist is just like, that one, get that one, get that one. Alright, so it's going to do its 3 multi-attacks again. Yeah. Thank goodness it hit with one. That is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
That is a 22 to hit.
That
23.
that misses.
Okay, damn. And that's a 10, so it's enough.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get bit. This giant gorilla-like mouth just grabs onto your back for and begins shaking you like a squeaky toy. You take approximately 13 piercing damage.
Okay. All of these scales that just sprouted on Baldrus's armor fall off again. But at least they did something.
Oh, damn. Next up, top of the round, Betya, you are up.
Bottom of the round?
Oh, sorry. I don't know why. You just go.
Bottom of the barrel, Betcha, go. Betcha's gonna see that she's been completely abandoned by the Baldrus, and
Wow.
all right,
I would say that.
have fun. And she's going to bonus action disengage, and then walk over to help Clyde out of the.
You have enough movement?
I think that's 3 squares, so
Yeah.
that's enough movement. Bonus action and action. Yeah, that's me.
Alright, that's your turn?
Yeah.
You all right? What was the Gotcha. All right, top of the round, Clyde. You are up.
So you're giving me the help action to try to escape?
Yes.
Okay.
You must get out of these now.
Yeah.
Your friend is Ethan.
I got a bit of a better idea.
Tim, is it a how? Can I just pull him out of the vines?
Yeah, you could
That
use
would-
an action to try to pull me out.
Yeah, that would be my action, not yours. Yeah.
Yeah, you would need to make a. For this, a creature in the area must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained. So being it's not Clyde trying to break out, it's you breaking him out, I'll just say make a strength, just a standard strength check.
Gonna be strength athletics.
For this one, I think it's just strength.
Poo.
Yeah, so you tried tugging on the vines and getting him out of it, but it's pretty sturdy stuff.
Bullshit.
Clyde, hit your move.
All right. Yeah. I think I'm gonna stay here for a bit. I will cast Eldritch Blast. 2 at this guy, 1 at this guy. Unless the first one kills, then 2 at the Shambling Mound.
Okay.
Let's see. 24.
24 hits the cultist.
All right. 4.
4, yeah, 1 done.
1 and done. Then 2 at the mound. Oh, it did not roll advantage. Let me try that again.
What was the advantage for again?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, that's wrong. That one's a flat roll. Yeah, but this one had advantage because of Fairy Fire.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So 24 and 11 for the Shambling Mound.
24 hits, 11 misses.
Okay. 9 force damage.
9. Okay.
And as a bonus action, I will cast Spirit Shroud. Surrounding myself with radiant light. Ignore the dice that got rolled. And yeah, any creature that starts its turn, any creature that I choose that starts its turn within 10 feet of me has its speed slowed down by 10. That's my turn.
Okay. Next up, Ballastar. First and foremost.
Yep.
Oh wait. Is it its turn or your turn? Mound's turn. Okay, so no, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna attack it from within.
Okay.
That's all at disadvantage, right?
At disadvantage, correct.
Alright, first one. Damn. 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Alright. Second one. 20 to hit.
20, yeah, 20 barely hits.
Alright, let me roll for the damage for that. That's 6.
Okay.
And then we deal with the Warhammer on the inside. First one. Okay, 28 to hit.
28 hits, yeah.
And
Wait, is it adding the d20s together?
no, that's just what they both rolled.
Gotcha, okay.
But it's adding the modifier to the smaller of the rolls.
Gotcha, okay.
And then this is the last one. 19 to hit.
19 misses.
Okay, so just 1 hit out of those 2. And that'll be for 9 damage.
9. Yeah, to the best of your abilities, you just start wailing on this thing from the inside out. And for those who can see, your weapons are just piercing through the form ever so slightly. It also reeks to high hell in here.
Yeah. Even worse with my sense of smell.
That's true.
But that's gonna be my turn.
Alrighty. Next up is the Bulgara that casts Entangle, and it might try to cast another spell. Let me see. This one's the smarter one. No, it's just gonna punch. It is going to... Yeah, the only person it can kind of see at this point is... Actually, yeah, the only person it would see is Baldrus, so it's just going to ever so gently wrap around. Oh, and it's got the movement speed for it. Fantastic. So it's sort of like a, excuse me, part of excuse me. Just about there. And it's going to make another 3 multi-attacks on Baldrus.
Okay.
As the ceiling rumbles and shakes as Wanye Kess begins obliterating the forest above this battleground. All the miss.
Alright.
But it's yeah, it's looking pretty hectic there for you. Next up is going to be the
To
mound.
say the least.
The mound is going to begin squeezing its way into this little crawl space.
Oh god.
Okay. Let me see.
And it's looking like the end of Resident Evil up in this cave.
Oh wait, do I have to make a roll now?
Yes, make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Just regular at disadvantage.
This one is just regular.
All right, 19.
19, you pass.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. So some of the, as it begins moving, Balasar, you see some of the vines actually begin to take life and try to rip into your form and try to poke holes through you, but you're able to just knock them back and brush them off. But yeah, it's gonna make, it's gonna do a multi-attack. and also try to engulf you. So first hit, that is a 10 to hit.
Nope.
Or actually, it's 11, but still doesn't hit, I bet.
Correct. You.
Next is 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So the first one on you is going to be 1. Oh, wow, lucky. That is 15 bludgeoning damage to you.
Thank you.
Okay. And it does try to engulf you, but the lucky you fling back just slightly enough so as its maw reaches forward, it gets a little bit stuck on the way, so it didn't get the opportunity to try to engulf you, doing what it was trying to do.
Alright.
There we go. Next up are the cultist. This one's terrified, staring at you, Baldrus. These three are going to keep doing their chant thing. These three immediately, having full trust that their Bulgaras won't turn on them. They are all immediately going to pull out their, they're going to brandish their weapons instead.
Okay.
The same one that helped the archer is going to help this time with the same person but with the blades this time. So the first blade attack at advantage is a 12. That is a 19 to hit.
Misses.
Second one is going to be 22 to hit.
Misses.
Ah, okay, lucky. So yeah, all these blades just start beginning to pound down on top of your armor. They're all kind of looking at each other like we need to think of something else to do. So they're formulating. They're realizing the density of this armor and how tricky it is to get around it. So they're gonna get craftier by next turn, hopefully. By that point, those are the available cultists. Baldrus, you are up.
Okay. Baldrus is going to look around and see that he is cornered on basically every side. And he gonna make his way back to the party here in a moment, but first he's gonna look to the entangled Balgra and swing wide right in his face. here.
All right.
Am I still at disadvantage, or is that done because their turn happened again?
Correct. Basically, when it hits their turn, it goes away, so no disadvantage anymore.
Okay, so 27 to hit for the green one.
Easy.
For 9 thunder damage.
9 thunder damage.
And then as Baldrus, that was my hasted action that I wanted to use. And then as my right hook comes through with this first Balgra, I'm going to land on the second one for 2 attacks.
Alright.
How does he do it?
You might need to refresh your roll 20. It might have glitched.
There's
That's a little sus, my guy. No, it's.
I mean, I'll re-roll it if you want.
No, I'll allow it for this turn.
I will refresh after just in case, but
Yeah, but I will say refresh.
this might just be incredible odds. Alright, well, for damage, 18.
Hold on.
Yeah.
That's a little.
Okay, I'll refresh. Maybe we'll redo all those, because that's starting to be a little questionable.
27.9. Happening.
27.9.
Okay, should I just start?
George the ogre accidentally flips a switch, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
Alright,
Starts pulling cords.
should I do those again?
I'll let you keep the first one for the intent.
Yeah, the second two.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah, I thought it was just like really impressive odds at first, but now it's like
Something's
okay,
up.
I mean, who knows? Maybe it still is, but
That's even better odds.
all right, I'll take
Alright.
those. I assume they hit.
uh-huh.
All right,
Okay.
I'll take
Thanks
it.
for
So
playing.
yeah. So I have now met the prerequisite requirement to safely run away from these two Balgoras.
Sounds good.
So I will go. I can't go in the space that this mound is in, right?
Unfortunately, no.
I'll go right in front of Clyde then.
Oh, shit.
But I'm gonna go this way first. And then I'm gonna go this way.
Okay. It is difficult terrain if that affects your movement at all.
I have 80 feet of movement, so I
Okay.
assumed that I just kind of made it anyways.
Okay.
Because it's,
Yeah.
yeah,
All right. And the 3 cultists are going to do attacks of opportunity on you.
that is fair.
And none of them will probably hit. Highest was a 21.
That does not hit.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Oh wait, bonus
And-
action, scaly shield armor again, sorry.
Okay.
More 10 health, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's
and,
just a
at
10.
this point, the 3rd cultist remaining in the circle, eyes widen and glow as yet again another rift from the abyss. As a 3rd Bulgra rises up. At this point, you are all behind the shambling mound pretty much, so they're just going to start forming a perimeter.
Oh shit, there's 3 of them now?
Yep.
Yep.
Maybe we should go.
What is this, a factory?
Second one's just going to step on the corpse and get up here. Yeah, they all can't get to you guys because the mound's in the way. Betya, you're up.
This is bullshit. Alright, she's gonna cast Sanctuary at herself. She's gonna burn a 2nd level spell slot in order to do it. Because she's out of 1st. Fire cast. It does nothing. It just burns a 2nd level spell slot. Question. You said that Balasar was blinded. Is he able to hear?
Yes, he can hear.
Alright, then Bethia is just going to pour a song through her staff to try to give him a little bit of a bardic inspiration as a bonus action. Yep, and that's going to be it.
Okay. That is your turn. Top of the round, Clyde.
Oh boy. All right. Let's try blasting our way out of here. 3 Eldritch Blasts at the Shambling Mound.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Oh, close.
2 of them hit.
2 of them hit. All right. It will take 9 force damage, and because it's within 10 feet of me, $18 radiant damage.
Damn. Alright, and what spell was that again?
Spirit Shroud.
Spirit Shroud, gotcha.
Anything within 10 feet of me that takes damage takes additional 2d8 cold, radiant, or necrotic. I chose radiant.
Okay. Alright, well in that case, Balasar, please make a strength saving throw, please. Okay. So at this point, with enough damage, the Shambling Mound, it gags at the amount of damage that's poured into it. Balasar, you get this moment of opportunity to break away, and you can jump out if you wish.
Jump out in any direction or just one?
Pretty much where its mouth is angled, but we can basically say any direction, like one square outside of it. So you can go either into the room with everything, or you can bounce back into the hallway.
I'd like to pop out here.
My boy.
Okay. All right. Balasar has re-entered the fray. Clyde, anything else from you?
That is it.
Alrighty. Speaking of, Balasar, you're up.
Now I'm out, and I had some inner monologue time. I see the cultists, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'll take the attack of opportunities from them.
Okay, and the mound.
Yeah.
So the mound is going to slam you. That is a 19 to hit. Hits.
Ooh.
Come on, mound. What happened, buddy? 10 bludgeoning damage from the mound. And then the Bulgara. Bulgara B. Oh, you got lucky. That is a 15-14 to hit.
Neither than that.
Okay. So yeah, this cacophony of fists and slams just crater the earth.
Hey, I just realized my attack rolls would have had disadvantage because I'm prone. Should I roll 3 more Eldritch Blasts?
Sure.
Yeah. 1, 2. Oh. So I would have gotten an 18, a 20, and a 10.
18, 20, and 10. Only one of those would have hit then.
Then it would have only had taken 6 force damage and 5 radiant damage.
6. Okay. I'll still allow the engulf to happen, because reverse math hurts.
Okay.
Okay.
That's still good?
Yeah, Balasar is still good.
5, 10, 15. What would a 15-foot cone look like here?
15-foot cone. I'll say that you could probably get these 3 guys right here, or if you wanted to angle it, you could either get these 3 guys or 2 of the cultists in the circle.
I'm gonna get these 3 guys here.
The 3, gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm gonna blast them with a fire breath, and since I'm at level 12, all right. Yeah, so they got Dex saves, DC 16.
One of them passed.
Alright, he's only going to take half this damage.
Alright.
So they're all taking 17. One of them will take 8.
Okay, well, funny enough, now I see it. The one that passed was the one with 1 health that Baldrus left.
Perfect.
So immediately, they all just... You lay out this cone of fire, and all 3 of them just shrivel up, and their vines just spray out. And, you know, some kind of bubbly sacs or liquids just spray everywhere. Yeah, they're dead. Very quickly.
And that was this regular action. It was okay.
That can be a... Remember, I use breath attack as bonus if you'd like.
That's right. Then I will use. Ooh, I just can't use.
Did one of the cultists cast Entangle?
No, the Bulgara did.
Bulgara did, okay.
Alright, so I'm going to hit this guy next to me with my sword first.
Okay. The sword.
Is it 15 to hit?
Absolutely.
And that'll be for 11 damage.
Alright. So you immediately just wide swipe with the sword, and as you carve at its back, you all notice the Bulgara at the very top up here begin to shake slightly before immediately getting sucked back into the abyss.
That saves me a spell slot.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I hit this guy with the Warhammer. It's 23 to hit.
Hits as well.
That'll be for 13 damage.
13 immediately just clobbers his jaw off as the Entangle Bulgar over here disappears, as well as the Entangle effect.
And I will step over here for my final 30 feet of movement. And can I, a la Henry Cavill's The Witcher style, chuck my sword at this guy?
Sure, yeah. It'll just be a D20 plus Dex, unless you have something that gives it proficiency.
Oh wait, no, hold on. Oh no, I have both weapons in my hand. So it's D20 plus my Dex?
Yep, just standard D20 plus Dex.
Does he still have inspiration?
Oh, I do. I haven't used it yet. So that's 14 to hit.
That hits.
Perfect.
Okay, then I won't need it. And this will probably fucking kill the guy. Yeah, that's 13 damage.
Yeah, you just Henry Cavill style, and it just leans back and fumbles over some rocks. And as that third one goes down, the last Bulgara immediately gets sucked back to hell.
And I just kind of slowly turn around and look at the shambling mound and smirk a little. There it is. I found my smile again.
And it has
and that's my turn.
And it has that face, that shocked gasp. And it kind of has a Pikachu, like a surprised Pikachu face.
Yeah, it does.
Alrighty, speaking of the mound, it is going to lay hits on Betya this time.
Wisdom save, please.
Alright. Get these magical circuits a bit. Wisdom save, you say? That is an 8.
It fails, so it cannot attack me. It has to choose someone else.
Okay. Hey, Baldrus, how you doing?
Hey.
It's gonna lay out some slams. 27 to hit.
That hits.
And 16.
That does not.
Okay. That is only going to be this much damage.
I'm going to use my reaction to intercept some of the damage.
Alright. Keeps rolling 10. 15 bludgeoning damage total.
Minus 12.
I only take 3?
Right.
And Betty takes the other 12.
Nope, I just reduced that damage.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
He just wants to hurt Betya so bad.
Yeah, the mound at this point, it just tries lurching and reaching in. It was going for an engulf on Baldrus as well, but Betya very cleverly helped stop that.
Thank you so much.
We will talk later.
Next up would be the cultists, but from what we can see, all these ones are dead. Baldrus, you're up.
This thing just tried to eat me. So I'm gonna do something about that. But I'm gonna go on the other side of it first. And then I'm gonna punch it 3 times.
Alright.
A 1, a 2, a 3.
You've still got my inspiration.
I will roll the inspiration on the 15. Nice.
It was on the 17, but it wouldn't have helped.
One hits.
So 22, 17, 15 to hit.
Yeah, 22 hits.
Okay. 11.
11 damage overall.
And that is my turn.
Alright, that is your turn. Betya, you are up.
All right. I'm gonna help action Clyde to see if he can get out of the vines. I'm going to spin my staff from.
I'm already out.
Are you out? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the vines are disappeared.
You have so many token items. Are you still prone?
The descriptor now is for my spirit shroud.
Okay. Do my thing. I'm gonna point out a couple of the weak points that are within the shambling mound to Baldrus right next to me, and simultaneously, I'm gonna spin my staff to give him some bardic inspiration.
Baldrus?
Help and bardic inspiration. I'm still sanctuary. Okay, we good. That's me.
Yes, you. Oh yeah. Top the round, Chloe.
1, 2, 3. How many of those hit?
The 22.
Damn. All right.
It's a beefy boy.
4 damage and 11 radiant.
11 radiant. Okay. Yeah, this thing's looking. It's looking a little bruised now.
Alrighty.
It's just a giant damage sponge.
That's my turn.
Alright. Balasar. There is one target remaining.
I grab my sword and 10, 20, 30, 40. No, wait, what? No. I did that wrong. Math wrong.
You really
10,
went far.
15, 20, 25. Yeah, that's right. There we go. And I'm going to start hacking and slashing at this guy.
Alrighty, you may hack and slash.
Alright, that one sucked. Much better. And then much better. Nice. So is that's 3 hits?
3 hits.
Fantastic. Alrighty.
You still have a bardic inspiration if you want to try for that first one.
Ooh, yeah. Oh wait, no. This is only a D6.
The AC is 20 as far as I can tell. So I don't think it would make it.
Yeah, it's not even gonna reach you if I roll. Yeah, it's all good. So it's only 1 with the sword. So that's 9, and then 2 with the warhammer. It's 15, and then all right. So that's 25 damage total.
Nice. There we go. Okay, yeah. So you just lay down hits on this thing. You also, because we've never really had any moment. Yeah, we've never really had anything non-magical attack it. This thing does have resistance to non-magical damage, but up to this point, it's only been hit with magical attacks. So, yeah, you rip in with 25.
Awesome. You guys start hearing me chuckle a bit. You don't know what I was thinking while I was inside that thing, but I may be back.
Hell yeah.
It's good to have you back.
The mound is glad to have you back too, because it's gonna do two. It's gonna do 2 slam attacks. Actually,
I
do I?
stretch out my arms and I close my eyes.
Alrighty. Gonna do it the slam.
No, we lost him again.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
15 to hit.
15 misses.
Okay. So it's only going to be 1, actually. That is going to be total. Finally get some... Nope. That's going to be 16 bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. So yeah, it's laying down some big hits, but it's... It needs both slam attacks. Unless I specifically do engulf and no damage, it has to hit both slam attacks. So.
I see.
So yeah, it's kind of doing its best. It gets a participation award right now. All right, next up is a Baldrus.
Aldris, I saw one of the cultists head out in the end of the cave. You should probably go and scope it out, seeing how fast you are right now.
Okay. Are you guys good? Here, I'll do this. And Baldur's winds back 1 punch and lays it into this mound.
All right.
For 23.
Yep.
8 damage.
8
damage. And now it has disadvantage against anyone who is not me. And I am going to get out of here.
Attack of opportunity or no?
I have also the mobile feat, so now that I punched it, it can.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Just fucking.
You just
mock punch.
basically you just shot him on the shoulder, be like, "I'll see you later," and then walk away.
Yeah, I mean, I like to think that like the thunder damage is like so concussive that it just kind of dazes anybody who I hit. So I will go to here, 45 at first, and see what it reveals over this way. Where
I'll say make a. You'll be able to see everything just fine, but make an insight check.
Okay.
Please and thank you.
Insight.
9. All right.
Yes.
So you do walk towards the room. You notice this very shattered-looking door at the bottom with kind of a dried pool of blood. And past that, you notice another smaller sect and chamber. What is surprising, though, is you notice this very large pool of magma, as well as this minor staircase with an altering table full of bones. And you see the backs of 2 cultists staring into the pool, with at the other end of it this very large statue of some sorts. There also seems to be a massive amount of rubble, as well as rocks of lava circling around the pool itself.
Huh.
This is what you see.
Uh-oh.
That doesn't seem very good. Are the cultists like doing something, or are they just kind of?
You see them. You see them like at the top of the altar, looking down into the lava pool, and they're saying something. Again, there's bits of common thrown in ever so often, but it's very hard to understand who or what they're talking to or what they're talking about.
And it's not like a language that any of us recognize, or.
No, it seems like it's its own malformed thing.
Okay. Like they're speaking in like tongues or something.
Essentially, yeah.
Alright. Well, I have a little more movement, so I'm gonna go up right here. Say, what you guys looking at here? And I'm gonna double punch the one on the left. 21 and a 15 to hit.
Both of them would hit.
Yeah. 21 damage total, I think.
Yeah. So if you're just hitting the one with the first hit, immediately the first hit, you immediately knock him down, just instantly dead with 9 damage.
I see. Wow. I don't think I can like transfer the attack, so that should be my turn.
Okay.
Unless there's like something super noticeable in the lava that's like wouldn't require a lot of thought to perceive.
Not at the current moment, no.
Okay. All right.
But if you'd like that to be your turn,
Yeah.
yeah.
This should be it. I'll also shout. There's like a big lava pool, Clyde. I don't know.
Right.
I'm telling Mom.
Be there in a second.
Bonus action, Bardic Inspiration to Clyde. Action, help.
All right.
So repetitive. It's fine. It's fine.
All right. That is your turn, Clyde. You're up.
That's what happens when you're kind of stuck in a hallway here. So can I roll this attack at advantage because of the help action?
Yep.
Probably the first one, no? Or all three, since it counts as one attack? How would you rule that, Tim? Since I make 3 blasts, but it's only one attack.
I'd say make the 3 blasts individually, and then if you want to make one an advantage, just roll a 4th one.
Okay, so the first one's advantage, the other ones will be normal.
Oh, roll.
Woo!
All 3 hit.
Very well. And instead of doing the thing, I'll just roll 68. Hold on. Yep, 68. So 48 total damage.
48 total damage. Thing's looking pretty bruised now. And I'd say bloodied, but swampy, I guess. The vines begin sort of peeling off, and kind of like earthworms or snakes that when they've been cut, they just sort of start wiggling and riling on their own. Yeah, this thing's looking pretty beat up, and you do notice the humanoid shape that was fused onto the pyre onto its back begin slightly moving and having these light groans. It does look like the more you hurt this thing, the more you hurt whatever poor, unfortunate soul has been fused to it.
I will put you out of your misery soon, partner. Just wait a little longer. You're welcome.
Alisar, if that's your turn, Clyde.
Yep.
Alright, I am going to get at this thing. Just with the sword. I will use my Bardic Inspiration.
Ow.
Perfect.
Exactly.
That's 20.
Perfect.
That's 1. Swing with the sword again. Nice. The Warhammer. Damn. Warhammer one more time. Perfect. Alright, so that's 3 hits.
3 hits.
It's 13. 22. And 32 damage.
And you do Bardic Inspiration, right?
He did it.
Well, I'd used Bardic Inspiration on one of them already.
Cool. DC 17 con save.
Alright. It rolled a solid 17.
Boo.
18, technically.
Feels like this thing's got a high con.
Boo!
It also has advantage on all saving throws.
If I can't kill Betcha physically, I can kill Betcha emotionally.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry. Alright. Bowser, anything else?
That. No, that's gonna be it.
Alright. It's gonna try another wild swing at Betya with these.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Disadvantage, right?
And with disadvantage, well, even if it manages to pass the wisdom.
Well, I got on that one, so it's not going that far.
Thanks.
Oh.
Immediately again, it does
Oh.
it just rotates in place and just turns towards Balasar instead. Alright, 2 slams on Balasar. 16.
Miss.
Damn it. 16.
Miss.
It's sort of just... Yeah.
Might want to refresh your IRL roll 20 there.
My IRL type.
Refresh your dice, bro.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it works that way. It just sort of like, it's slower and it's pretty much getting closer to death's door, Vine's door, whatever we call it. And so it just lazily swipes to its right and crushes the cultist corpse. Yeah, this thing's at its end. Baldrus.
Is this guy facing? I'm gonna turn to this guy and say, "Excuse me, you speak common?"
And it begins staring at you with like these, I'd say wide eyes, but the mask pretty cleverly blocks, or design-wise blocks its eye slits. But it does look panicked and begins backing up slightly, and its back is against the bone shards and table.
Gotcha. Can I use my haste action to try to snatch their mask off?
Sure.
Okay, I don't know what I would need to.
I'd say let's make it a grapple check for fun.
Okay, and how does a grapple check work?
So, since you are the grappler, roll athletics, please.
Okay. Oh.
He got a 6.
Okay.
It's the most polite grapple check possible. But you do reach up and try to pry the mask off, and he just holds his mask up and just the fight now, instead of trading blows, is just trying to keep his identity covered.
Okay, I'll be like, no. Okay, give it here. And I have a second action, and I'm also going to use that to try to take the mask off.
Okay.
Let's try again.
Man.
Man.
You rolled the exact same thing, so you succeed this time.
Yeah, alright.
So yes, you grab the mask and you finally manage just to, powering your biceps and triceps, you break it off, which part of his physical face was actually attached to the mask itself, and you do hear this gooey tear as part of his skin falls off. And instantly...
I kind of, loosely hold it just pinched between two fingers.
Okay. And immediately you recognize this particular person as, you don't remember his name, most likely, but the mayor of Kryn. The self-appointed mayor of Kryn. And he looks like he's somewhere between humanity and just whatever he's become. He's just trapped in this form.
Guys, got yourself into some stuff here. Okay, that's my action and stuff, so that will be my turn.
And in that moment, seeing a flicker of fear flow through his eyes, he's going to use disengage, but very quickly he grabs one of the bone shards. Stop him! And he immediately turns and leaps into the pool of lava.
Oh shit.
Hey, you did the job for me.
And you notice that as his body goes in, there's this massive bubbling coursing the lava, and it begins slowly turning and churning. And you hear this very low cant begin playing.
Okay. Hearing that, I'm gonna how tall is this cave?
It's around 20 feet tall.
Okay, I'm gonna hover 10 feet in the air, and I'm gonna just back up to here. Maybe.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Gotcha. Next up is Becca.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Help action, Clyde.
Alright.
And I don't want to use another Bardic Inspiration, so I'm going to bonus action. No, I'm not. I'm not going to disengage. I'm just going to start screaming at the shambling mound to try to draw his attention.
Okay.
That's my bonus action.
I'm right here, do it!
Not even words, just scream. Ah!
Now see, this is the exact reaction I expected for when we saw the Kraken. This is the one that's making you freak out? All right.
It was underwater, thank you very much.
I don't know, maybe some psychic screaming. I probably would have heard it.
Not screaming for fear, screaming for attention.
Ah, okay.
Aren't we all?
You are such a strange one.
But
All right, Clyde, you're up.
All right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. let's hit it with an advantageous blast. Damn. I still have Bardic Inspiration though from you.
yeah.
Let's roll it on that one. Fuck. All right, that's 2 more. 24.
1 hit.
Alrighty. 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. You immediately, just like going through your arsenal, just get the last hand pistol, like fuck it, and you just blow off its jaw immediately. As all this sludge begins falling out. Barely hanging on now.
Finish him off, Balasar.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, let's swing with the long sword first. That's a miss.
Opportunity attack.
Swing with the long sword again. That's a hit.
There we go.
Let me go ahead and do the damage first. 7 damage.
With a total of 250 hit points, the floor is yours.
As this thing just starts getting weaker and weaker, I roll up to it. I kind of smirk, and as I'm swinging, I just yell out, "You're not worthy enough to kill me!" And I chop it up, chop it in half.
All right, like the most medieval weed whacker, you just start carving into this thing, limb after limb, vine after vine. You make this thing as unrecognizable as possible. And after maybe a haughty minute or so, completely motionless. And as soon as you see the last movements from it, you see the pyre with the man now screaming, making this large humming sound coming out of it that's growing louder and louder.
Is combat over?
Combat at the current moment seems over.
Is this chanting still happening over here?
Yes.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Something's going on. Something's not good over here.
Yeah, we're getting some weird stuff over here. Can I take my turn to try to destroy the totem on top of the mound?
You
Or
can
is it
try.
destroyed?
You notice that it is beginning to rumble and shake.
Is anything
I'm gonna try to hit
happening?
it. Same
Okay.
thing. Eldritch blasts within 10 feet of it. It will take radiant damage as well. Do I need to make attack rolls?
Make an attack roll just to hit, but at advantage. It's easy now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, those all would hit.
All right. 1, 2, 3. 68. 29, 33, 36, 37 total damage.
Okay. I need to look something up real quick.
Can I take this moment to use my healer's kit on myself?
Absolutely.
If anyone else needs it, come here, I guess.
Come to the
If more than 30 seconds pass, then Spirit Shroud wears off, so that's why I was trying to do this quickly.
Gotcha. Yeah, my haste, I assume, will also wear off in this time. Where the fuck is my healing thing?
Oh, there it is. Okay. This might be a lot.
might be a lot.
1d6.
Let me know if Kess notices anything about the giant shield in the sky.
This is really bad, actually.
Great.
I kind of felt like it would be really bad. Like that was a trigger for what's about to happen.
It's a 100-foot radius.
Go through walls.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pest might get damaged too. Let's go.
I'll give advantage to... If Betya moved over there, I'll give advantage to Betya and Baldrus just because there's a little bit of... Damn. I was not expecting this.
The totem that
Everything's
we've
good.
been seeking out to destroy, you didn't expect that? Alright, fair enough.
Okay.
Betya, did you want healed also? Or are you just chilling?
Okay. Wanya Kest, or Kest, roll just a D100 just to see where you'd be. We'll see if you're included on this.
Oh, this is great.
I hope it's a plane shift.
It's gonna be. I have an eye.
TPK.
52.
I left
It's
it to a
good.
50. I left it to a 50-50. So, but also, okay. So, Wanya, you are in range, but I'll give you advantage on this.
Cool.
Okay. So at this point, Clyde, you power and damage into the altar, and you realize this from the center of the man's chest, it cracks open to reveal this volatile, radioactive, arcane energy.
Radioactive, huh?
Chernobyl in D&D style.
Violently shaking, and now that the chest cavity has been opened, it sparks an explosion.
Alright.
I need the 5 of you, with Kest, Betya, and Baldrus doing this at advantage. I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Shit.
Okay.
Very well.
Fuck.
Hold on.
Okay.
I need to know if I failed or not first. 'Cause I can re-roll a saving throw that I fail with Indomitable.
All right. Man, those advantages helped. So Kest, Baldrus, and Betya have passed, so they're only going to take half damage. Clyde and Ballister have failed.
I use Indomitable to re-roll.
Okay.
Okay. It's a dex, right?
It is a dex.
Not any better.
Oh.
I did much worse.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm okay with the outcome.
Mm-hmm. So you see this...
I got 12 understudies in the wings.
You see that this pyre was the most complexly built of the 3, and probably the one that was, we'll say, the most powerful or the most charged of the 3. Maybe also why it was fused to the back of a shambling mound, just to make sure that if they had to move it, they could with protection. An arcane explosion with a 100-foot radius sphere explodes. Yes, so I need to roll damage.
Do it.
And it's a lot. It's a lot.
Let's go.
Come on, TPK.
All I'm saying is I'm glad I healed.
This would be the first time I've been nuked in a TPK.
Alright. So...
Understudies, be ready.
I've got a couple alts.
Alright.
I'm not gonna tab it again.
That is 45 force damage,
Okay.
followed by...
Radioactive. Yeah.
46 lightning damage.
Got it.
91.
I'm down.
But it's radioactive, guys. So
And then finally, 49 thunder damage.
Do I
holy
take
fuck.
some failure death saves? Because I'm already down from that 46.
Because this is all in one attack, when you hit 0, you add up the damage past that, and let me know if it goes past your max health.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 46.
Oh,
Wait, if it goes past my max health?
Yeah, so the damage total is 140 damage. So bring that to 0, and then whatever damage is left over, let me know if it meets or exceeds your max health.
Okay, hold on.
I am okay. I am at negative 25. I am down. I definitely lose concentration on Spirit Shroud.
I'm down.
Did you go above max or no?
No, not above. Barely. My max is 72. I was flirting with death for my second character.
Yeah, my max is 121, so I doubt I'm down. I'm
Fine.
I'm dead. Yeah, I am down.
Wanye, what is your max health?
My max, I'm still alive. I have 14 HP left because I'm a young red dragon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I did get damage before, so that's...
Alright. And Baldrus, what about your health?
Baldrus staggers, and once again, all of the little scales fall off of his armor.
What was that noise?
He's here with 21 health left.
Okay. So yes, pretty much this entire cavern is just pushed outward with, I guess, radioactive lightning and force. As pretty much just a miniaturized powerful explosion just expands everything. You guys' ears are ringing. As if a giant flashbang went off, some of you were temporarily blinded. Who is down to the curb?
Me.
I have a question. Does Kest fall through the ceiling?
I'd say absolutely. As this hulking adult red dragon just falls into the chamber.
Oh, in the kitchen sink.
I am Family Guy dead pose in the corner.
Alrighty. So just to start out immediately, everyone who is down, please roll 1 death saving throw each.
Oh yeah. Let's do this.
Can I start getting people up?
Yes, just after
Yeah.
we roll this. Just in case if there's anyone emerging.
Oh.
Success.
And I believe that as well.
Where's the death save on this sheet?
Top right. Now that you put your health at 0 and it'll say failure success, click on it and it should pop up to the right. There's like a very tiny like roll dice in the middle of failures and successes.
Okay. Betty is the only one who has a failure at the current moment.
Yay.
But luckily, Baldrus is right next to Betty.
Why is Dylan so death prone?
Yeah.
Just like Clyde. Why is Betty so death thrown? Hold on, let me blow up this shiny relic real quick.
It starts exploding.
1000%. All right, I'll say, Baldrus, unless you want to heal or try a medicine check, it should be easy either way.
Yeah, well, I have a healer kit, and it lets me stabilize people at 1 HP.
Okay.
So I was gonna use that.
Yeah.
On everybody.
Okay, and we can do that as a sake of brevity as well.
Yeah. I don't think I
see-
have to roll, so.
I just wanted to see if anyone rolled like critical death saving throws. We actually had to like game it real quick.
Yeah.
Kest, you were enjoying your time destroying the wilderness looking for the secret entrance of sorts. And suddenly, it seems like the whole world exploded.
I found the secret entrance.
It's just like smoke everywhere. Kess is gonna look around, see a bunch of dead cultists. Does he even see the cultists, or are they just covered in rubble? And
You landed on top of them, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much like they are they're pretty SOL right now. Unrecognizable.
Yeah, Kess is absolutely bloody. You've never seen his hulking dragon form like this. Is like there might be a bone pierced through one of his hides, and there's scales everywhere. Yeah, he's gonna look around. Baldrus.
Are we all still down?
Oh wait, kid, are they still on?
I'd say by this point, Baldrus went around and played medic and got everyone.
Yeah.
Could I, Erwin Smith, smack his hand?
As he's
Just be
getting
like,
you up.
let me do this. I want to risk it all.
Are you asking me to let you die, Balasar? Is that...
I'm letting you interpret me smacking your healing hand out of my way.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm unconscious. I can't tell you what to do.
Are we allowing Balasar to roll more death saving throws, Baldrus?
Oh, that's ridiculous.
How much do you love gambling?
Balasar's tried to kill himself like 3 times, so we just
He really wants Ubo to come back.
I'll expend a charge on Balasar specifically to heal him for a d6 +4 plus whatever your hit die is. So I think it's like 13 right now since we're level 13. So you would heal for 22.
Oh, okay.
I think. Right? Hold on. Uh, 21. Sorry.
21. Okay.
And Baldrus, even though you slapped him away, he's gonna try to help you up and say just like, we're gonna get you some help, Balasar.
Yay.
I think Wanye has some spare antidepressants from the doctor.
He literally
a while
does.
ago.
Yeah. He has some-
Maybe you should, just take one and see what happens.
Kess flings a satchel over to you guys, filled with chock full of antidepressants and painkillers. Kest, injured and maybe blood dragging down on the floor, is gonna crawl towards this altar and look at it.
What's left of it?
Yeah, what's happening? Is there any bubbling? Does he recognize anything?
From what you can tell, and part of the cape has absolutely collapsed in on itself. You notice what appears to be the remnants of some statue of sorts. You notice what appears to be the scattering of stone and rubble and cloth, and banners very obvious to the Red King, just now torn and ripped and burned. Make a perception check, actually.
One thing dragons are good at.
Oh yeah, some guy told me to stop someone, and then the lava started to sing. I'm not really sure what's going on over there, but
Okay. Yeah, as far as you can tell, Wanya Kess, you notice there appeared to be some sort of remnants of lava, or a lava pool with chanting, and you just notice this large cloud of smoke just sort of slowly rising and wavering in the wind.
The lava started to sing, Baldrus.
You see Kest's face look towards you.
right, yeah, it's like ritual chanting sort of stuff.
Not that I'm not appreciative of you guys saving my life, but you are keeping me away from my family. That's just what I say as I'm getting up.
Now, I've never seen the afterlife, Balasar. When I died, I just got plunged into this horrific pit in the center of the earth. So I can't bet on all that happening.
No, we're in a pit. We're in a fiery pit now.
Well,
I make my way over to check out to myself.
I guess that's true.
What's Bet you doing on the door right now?
Just chilling. Determining whether or not she's gonna heal everyone.
I'll ask this actually. What's everyone's passive perception check?
Oh, God.
22.
Aldris, did you just stabilize me in like, am I awake or just at 1 HP?
You should let me.
Mine's
Hold on.
16, by the way.
Mine's 18.
Okay.
You are stable at 1 health point.
Okay.
All right. Bet you. Funny enough, you would actually be the only one to see this, and this makes sense with you kind of lying there prone and taking everything in. You look at the party as well as the few remnants of the cold corpses on the ground, contemplating whether or not you heal them. You then look back over towards the altar room and kind of inspecting that. You notice the lava bits, the rocks, and some of the few things that are now cooling with the natural air. But the cloud of smoke and steam that was coming from the lava pool, it's maybe around 30 feet in the air, and it's hovering there. And as you inspect it over, it almost looks like a bulky humanoid form of sorts.
Moving or not?
Not moving. It's as if it's just levitating 30 feet in the air, and not blowing with the wind.
Boo. She's gonna mull this over and see if it takes any action, any movement. If its head turns, if it looks like it's looking in, listening in, etc.
Are you moving towards it, you said?
No, I'm taking it in from a distance.
All right. Make an insight check. As you insight the smoke.
Why am I roll sucky?
From what you can tell, it's pretty weird because you're trying to check smoke, but you feel, at least on some measure, that this, whatever it is observing all of you.
You guys want me to go look? I can like fly above the thing.
Can
I've been out of it for a couple days. Why are you a dragon again? This is all just genuinely Julian asking. I completely forgot why you're a dragon.
So there was. So Wanye's.
I've been disassociating for a while.
Yeah. Wanye's goal was to become a dragon because he has parental lineages as a dragon. So remember that one shot Dylan ran? Were you there for that?
I don't
the
think
Puzzle
so.
Quest one?
I don't think he was.
No, okay. So there was an item I got from that, Jules, okay? And on the item, you rolled a D100 every day, and if you got 100, I became a dragon.
Oh, is this permanent or?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Wow.
over 30 days, remember that
Downtime.
that downtime we had for a month? I was just like, hey, can I roll for 30 times? And Tim was like, yeah. And I got 100, and now I can turn into a dragon.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
Sorry.
that wasn't what
That was just kind of
supposed to
bugging
do,
me for a little bit.
Kess tells you this in Draconic and shows you the Dracolich lands and the history behind it and where it originated from, which he 100% knows.
We do the flashback episode of in an anime.
Sorry, I had to clarify. I had to finally clarify.
The recap at the start of the season.
Exactly. But I'll say after a time, Betya, as this form stares, clearly stares at all of you, it does lock eyes with you, or at least its head is in your direction.
Hot.
Betya, meet me in secret chat real quick.
Uh-oh.
Let's go. Yeah, true.
Get almost killed and then secret chatted.
Let's go.
Oh, no.
Your villain arc starts now.
My
Yeah,
failure starts now.
Tim's really reaching for this TPK. He's doing everything, pulling everything out of his school bag.
All right, guys. I nominate that we create 5 stones that just repeatedly say, "Hey, come out," and we surround that lava thing with them until whatever's inside just gets so angry.
We just summoned a pit fiend because we annoy it. I genuinely thought some of us would have died there. That would have been very interesting.
I
Let's
could
see.
have.
He rolled average every single time. 12d6.
You know what? If Wanye wasn't a dragon, he might be dead.
Nice. Even with the half damage, because you passed it.
Oh no, yeah, I would have fallen, I assume, taking damage. I was wondering if Tim would make me roll damage for falling through the ceiling, but I have 117 HP total. So I guess I wouldn't have died, but
Oh, you rolled
Oh,
above
yeah.
average every time. Man.
I want to clarify. I didn't want to die, but I did want to. I didn't want to roll it out.
Oh, what? Yeah.
That's fine.
I just,
Balasar is in a
Balasar's,
really weird spot.
yeah. Bothras doesn't really know how to handle this kind of stuff, so he's just playing like this guy cannot kill himself kind of.
Right.
Man. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't think Tim hit a nuke in that thing. Did you guys think he did?
I
Oh,
did not
accept your
expect
apology.
to blow up. No.
Okay.
The last
Okay.
thing I think about when I play D&D is like, oh, there's probably nukes in here.
yeah, there's a thermonuclear
Like-
ICBM underneath this.
I don't know.
These literal Who villagers, basically, and just some sentient grass that a statue is on. Yeah, I cannot say I expected it to blow up for 170 something damage.
Man.
Oh, I'll be right back. If Betia turns evil, I throw my warhammer at her.
All right.
That's canon. We're gonna do that.
We have it in verbal agreement.
The mayor said him, so to me that means that like it's worth addressing with nouns and stuff instead of just it.
Yeah.
So like it's probably a pretty capable,
It could just be Bonic.
possibly named creature.
God, I hope it's not Bonic, because he actually has spells.
I feel like anything that's caused this is gonna be a major threat.
Oh yeah. I mean I have spoilers, 3 total spell slots left, I think.
I have 2.
I have no dragon breath.
I have
Probably
0.
immune anyways.
I'm out of dragon breath and I'm down 1 indomitable. So
I'm just
Our
down.
best-
Oh, I also have
my
21
first
health.
indomitable did not work.
Someone want to lend me a spell slot?
Sure, I'll do it.
That's how warlocks work.
Yeah, would you like to sign a formal agreement, Mr. Hero?
Pledge yourself to
Cool.
the chaos of the great unknown.
No. I only
shame.
believe in one thing.
No spell slot. You do not receive Eldritch Blast. I'm sorry. It's like those websites where you're doing yes or no questions. If you click no, it'll automatically say, "We're sorry, you do not meet these specifications," and then you click yes, and it keeps going.
No, Nasir only believes in one thing, and it's tall, black, and girthy.
I thought she wasn't a prostitute.
She's not.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm
There
at a
you
loss.
go.
I'm trying to think, like,
But I
recruiters to
can't
job.
talk. I'm laughing too hard.
Get owned.
I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna
Clearly,
spam.
Meanwhile, you're disguised as a short stack over in retreat.
That's a long conversation with the demonic entity.
Sure is.
It's a lot of words for a demon to say.
Yeah, and no rolls being made.
Not true. There was a roll.
Oh, I hadn't scrolled down.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I didn't see those. Yep. Uh-oh.
Wow, the only one paying attention is the one who's not
He's
there.
not even there.
Yeah. Which I was about to say. You all gather and begin wondering of the events that just took place. You also, for everyone present, you hear this large bass-like sound echo through the air. And for those of you with a more magical intellect, you feel that whatever magical dome or grip that has been held over this land has been finally released.
Yay.
The rules of gritty realism do no longer apply to this section of the world.
Short rest, anybody?
Yeah, let's do it right next to the demonic summoning altar.
I'm already
I
there.
mean, it's like probably safer than outside, honestly.
Yeah, this time of day.
Everything else is dead. It's just the pit fiend that's gonna come out.
Yeah, that's true. Everything from 100 feet got owned.
It's literally the safest place in the swamp right now.
Alrighty, so as you all begin to recuperate, out of game, we are going to take a small break.
Yes.
And then the last thing I'll say in game is, meanwhile, in retreat.
Oh, geez.
Wait, do we take a short rest?
Yeah, we'll do that while we're on break for
Gotcha,
like the next
okay.
5 or 10 minutes. But meanwhile, in retreat, Nasira, dressed up as feminine Santos, just spoke with a man who
Oh shit!
stated that they have a meeting with someone named the Mastar. We'll get back to that when we return.
Oh boy.
Oof.
Better get your LARPing. Start drinking alcohol like Andrew.
Yeah, drink your Wanye, Dragonade, your Four Loko.
All right.
It always works.
Break time.
I think I got like 2 mouthfuls of rum left.
Alrighty, chat. We're gonna run some ads while we take this break,
That's a
and when we
start.
return, we'll see another perspective in another city.
Let me go find the gin.
We'll bring out the reserves for this one.
Brandon just comes back like barely able to speak at all. Listen here.
Technically, that would be Santis, right? He's always drunk, so it's in character. Tim, you almost TPK'd us. How do you feel?
Great. I was like, oh, they're gonna think to run. And it's like, I'm gonna blow it up. It's like, oh boy. Oh boy. And I was like, yeah.
I was wondering if anyone was going to chuck it in the lava. What would happen if that happened?
I was thinking of pulling this statue into the lava just as sort of an experiment, but might be really heavy.
Yeah, especially now when we all have like 10 HP. We probably
Yeah.
should not try to intentionally summon the pit fiend. Like, I think that should be a...
I'm wondering if that statue exploding is like maybe these little totems were like an anti-magic barrier on the forest, but also like a sort of assurance against this monster thing.
So it was keeping something in, Alan, right?
Yeah.
It's like a fence
Less of
witches
a
put up.
yeah. Maybe, or at least to the point of like we can at least save it until we actually want it to come out instead of. I don't know.
You may never know. Alright, I'll be right back.
I'm going to get a cheese stick.
A cheese steak?
Cheese stick. I'm not in New York anymore, Alan. I can't just walk down and get
Yeah.
cheese stick anymore.
That's a little less hype, but
It is.
enjoy. Anyway. forward to seeing Nasira get whisked off to the abyss or the nine hells, wherever Santos' friends live.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I think everyone else left.
I'm here.
Well,
For now.
well, I would say welcome back, but
I actually did leave.
oh, okay. Well, welcome
Welcome
back.
Thank you. I only need quick potty breaks now and again. I D&D for the long haul.
I honestly could play D&D for like 8 hours with ease.
I have. Well, not D&D. Another RPG, but yeah.
It would be super sick. Was it out of like necessity? Like, did you guys get into a super important fight, or was it just like everyone's crazy and likes to do 8-hour RP sessions?
Most of the stuff that we did were more along the lines of one-shots, and so we wanted fairly in-depth one-shots, and it was with... I guess the session itself wasn't 8 hours, but like between character creation, introduction to the story, and completion of the one-shot. I think it was even 12 hours at one point. Yeah.
I would need perhaps a 15-minute break with a 12-hour game.
Yeah, we would always create characters, then walk to like 7-Eleven or something to load up on nutrition items, of course.
Right. Definitely what you go to 7-Eleven for.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, Mountain Dew, the elixir of all humankind.
You're talking about Four Loko, Dylan.
No, I don't
yeah,
think so. That one doesn't work on me.
Question. I passed the save, so I should have took half damage.
Yes.
Oops. Let me calculate that real fast.
I did the total for you already, so.
Did you?
Or well, I wrote the damage total out.
Yeah.
It would be like 71 damage.
Minus 71. All right, I can fight a pit fiend. I'm at 83 health, lads.
I technically have 10 level 1 casts of Cure Wounds, I think. What is it? Or maybe it's a level 2
Your
spell.
best bud out, Erlen. Come on. We go back.
Yeah, Cure Wounds.
How do you have that many cure wounds? Does
Well, I have that one thing that lets me create a magical item at the start of every long rest. And I created one back when we went out to do the mummy fight, but we've gotten to rest often enough to where I just never used it. So it's just there still.
What's with the giant spider?
DM, we're gonna have to ask you to roll initiative
What?
against a giant, scary cartoon spider.
Give you some death saving throws. See how you like it.
I am quite used to death saving throws.
We're gonna have a kaiju battle.
As used to death saving throws as I am.
You know, I guess I'm used to death saving throws that almost assuredly end in my death. But to be fair, part of that is Danny Slaughterhouse.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 10-4, good buddy. Know exactly what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. I've been killed by a vampire spawn. I've been killed by evil carnival clowns. I've been killed by... How did I die that one time? I died by a piano. Yeah, good times.
You died by a piano? I mean, cheese stick, but please
It was
explain.
it was a mimic. And technically it was the I forget what's the house at the beginning of Curse of Strahd?
No, I need.
The Death House.
The yeah, it was the Death House. Which is like that house. I just love how there's so many things where it's like you do this thing and you die. You don't even roll for it. But to be fair, there were multiple reasons, but it happens. Get out of my lava pit.
What are you doing in my... What?
What are you doing in my pit? Can't you say I'm just having a wee bit of a time by myself? Wait, are we missing anybody?
At first, it was going to be a variation of "Oh, great being in the lake, give us your wisdom."
Buy Bitcoin, coin.
Buy the dip.
Oh, real quick, while we're on this break, have you heard the horrible thing that has happened at Square Enix?
Yes. Throughout my week, I've been able to pick up a couple things, and that was something I flicked by of like, oh wow, that's a very interesting pose that they made. They put Tifa in.
Oh no, not that one.
I know, but that was like the main thing that everyone was talking about, and then the other part.
Yeah, there was that. No, I'm talking about Square Enix sold all of their Western IPs
Mm-hmm.
to buy blockchain.
Yep. I don't follow Square Enix too much anymore, so I'm just sort of like. No offense to people who like Square Enix games. You know the Top Gear meme of "Oh no." Anyway.
For me, it's just I play Final Fantasy 14,
Right.
which they still technically own.
Hello, I'm back.
This is your
Hello.
call to switch to RuneScape, Brandon.
Get him out of here.
I like fun games.
So Wanya Kess fell into the lava pit, taking 11d8 fire damage. And he never spoke of such heresy ever again. Unless he has a chicken Alfredo pizza he'd like to. It's on the way. Do you even know where I live here?
Is it still that one place with the
The stream is on. Just to let you
rain
know.
shelter
Oh.
for your garbage cans?
Which ones are the garbage cans?
Yeah,
It
like
is
Mini house.
I'm just gonna go ahead and deafen while they may or may not be joking, just for posterity. All right, I'm back.
In the actual mini house. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, we got
a mini house, also called a shed.
They're also building a house behind our house.
I heard that Seattle home prices, this is a weird break, but apparently they average like just broke over $1 million per house.
Yep.
Ugh.
I get to talk with, especially with my day job, I get to talk with some people like, why do you want therapy? I work in real estate. Say no more. I completely understand.
Yeah, it's like incredibly inflated.
It's good to, not in every place. It's decent to rent here right now. It is not good to buy. Do not buy houses here right now.
Got it.
All the better to move to Idaho.
Exactly, that's what I'm screaming.
Screaming.
I also just remembered the most important of updates that happened last week. Some people had to step out and unfortunately miss the magic, but we have promoted Andrew to a new role in our Discord group.
Ah, yes.
God.
Shit.
Andrew is now, because he is such a lover of all things Scooby-Doo, he is now the lore keeper of all things Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, guys. You have any questions? Ask me. I know everything about Scoobs do's.
So
How many
Do's,
calories are in a
do's and
Scooby
don'ts.
snack?
312 unless you get the Scooby Snack Light, then it's 190.
Nice. I'm down. But like in an entire like pack or like per snack?
Oh, per serving. This is meant for dogs, Scooby size, so they're pretty dense.
I like somehow completely forgot that happened for like 25
I
minutes.
did.
Like, we essentially still had a 5 to 6 hour D&D session. We just made
Yeah.
half of it Scooby-Doo shaming.
Yeah, just absolutely grilling me Scooby-Doo facts, like these esoteric ones no one would ever know.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
what's the
it's
name of
kind
that
of
glasses chick, Andrew?
Yeah.
We all became so hostile when you couldn't remember her name. And we also figured out which character of this, like, which Scooby-Doo character each member of this party would be.
I feel bad for Nasira.
Me too.
We love you, Scrappy. I think, what was it? I think Wanye, because he's the dragon, he's the mystery machine.
Yeah,
Balasar is too cool. He's like the guest. He's the Globetrotters, or like John Cena, like the cool guest that shows up.
I'm Don Knotts. What is that? A talking dog?
Whoa!
Oh, you better get moving.
There we go. Betya, of course, is Velma.
the glasses character with no name.
Sora, I think we dedicated as Scooby.
Yep. I think I'm Fred.
Yeah.
The womanizer, yeah, he's on.
And Baldur's is Shaggy.
Like there's vampires, Scoob. Alrighty, let's dive back in.
Alrighty.
Okay. I'll actually use
Tavern
this one.
music.
Oh, do it with the tavern music.
No, do whatever you want to. It's at your discretion, please.
Okay. Alrighty. So,
Alright.
we go way north, back to the town of Retreat. Nasira is waiting in the buried bullet. Was waiting with Santis, because Santis, by his own admittance, on his own, can only really teleport once a day. Santis basically had some social awkwardness and left Nasira and said, we'll figure this out tomorrow. But at one point, while waiting, a man by the name of Derek had showed up and stated to Nasira that one of Santis's business partners was there, named the Mastar. Formally invited by Santis, apparently, and was wondering whether or not Santis was available. Nasira, of course, said no, and Derek stated, well, too bad. They're showing up anyway. So, Nasira, you with this man named Derek while waiting in the booth, is there anything you'd like to do or say first?
No.
Okay. So after a certain period, it's great. I'll switch it to tavern. There we go. So at one point, you see you see Derek kind of look back towards the stairs. He's here. Give me one quick moment. And he goes around to everyone else, the few remaining people on this lower sect of the bar, and pays them quite a bit of change just to leave. And corrals them up the staircase to just get out of you guys' way. At the moment, it's just you and Derek. After a short period of time, you see this very tall and, at least at first appearance, thin-looking humanoid. A half-elf by the looks of it, with this very long, flowing hair that kind of resembles a pompadour at the end. Very similar to Santis, this very nice long robe. Instead of things like feathers or, small little skulls or ornaments, more of just the quality is more in the texture of the robe itself. And you see him, like a king, slowly walking down this staircase. And as he reaches the bottom, looks over at you, Nasira. Santi, is that you? Santi, baby, sweetest darling of the Underdepths. It's been a hot minute, hasn't it?
Nasir's just gonna raise an eyebrow, like, you knew I was here.
I mean, you've pranked me before, so technically I don't know until I know. But hey, now I know. Baby, sweetie, it's so wonderful. It's been, how long has it been? 6 months, 7 months, 2 years? I'm not sure. All right, well, Derek, if you please just watch the staircase, make sure nobody comes down here. After all, it's just us two. Okay, it starts walking on over. You seem a little bit tense today. I can see it in your face. Sits down and sort of crosses his arms and kicks up his legs and sits him across the table. Let me just take this in real quick. All right, I'm good. Well, being you're the one who called me here, Santi, I know you've been pining for me for quite a while, so how are you doing? Fill me in. How's it been with your little pocket of jingle jangle that's been going? I've heard so many stories.
Nasira, in not even in an attempt to sound like Santas, because she wouldn't be able to do it, we'll just... Yeah, the stories don't give it justice. It's a mess. I'm staying out of there right now. I've got a nice side place right now. It's building it up. It's beautiful.
Side place? Well, I also see you have a nice side piece. You have two right there. You changed it up a little bit, darling. I mean, I can swing it both ways, but I prefer you in the other way more.
Sometimes you just need to relax.
Exactly. Well, we have all eternity to figure this thing out anyway. I mean, at least I do. Have you been to the Nine Hells? You're more gruff than usual.
Yeah, just the other day.
Make a deception check, Nasira.
It's sad because this is true. He did go to the Nine Hells the other day. I didn't.
Oh, well, you probably got so much smoke caught up in your lungs. You can't keep doing that. At least, at least while I'm not around. But seriously, tell me a bit more. So so from what I've heard, you've procured some new property in Jangle, or at least procured, quote unquote. Heard you've gotten some new clientele. Tell me, how is it? You know this better than I do. I'm going to have similar clientele soon, so I was wondering if you could give me some tips on how to deal with the little bloodsuckers. How do you, Santi, baby, poo, darling, how do you take care of them and keep your business flowing after hours?
Well, I find the easiest way is to keep their enemies just as close as I keep them. If they understand that they get in trouble, the other side's right outside on the other side of a door.
Very true. A lot of the vampiric police is around there and sort of circulating, so, a little bit of leverage going both ways. I like it. That's very good. Do you think I could take a couple of them, add them to my little establishment? Do you think they'd like the South?
I think they'd like wherever there's coin.
That's wonderful. And I won't play with them too hard, darling. You know me. But it's such a nightmare trying to deal with them. It's just, you know, me, busy, 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 especially with all them new coming into port. Lots of packages, lots of ships. But it's just so tense, especially that one person I'm dealing with. I'll give it. Whatever the fuck he is. He has a little bit of charm, but even that's pushing it, Santi. I don't know how you do it. I can't do it. I won't deal with it any more than this. But it pays, so it pays.
That's what the alcohol's for.
That's why we're in business. Would you mind if I relax? Is that okay?
Oh, go right on ahead.
Right. I was wondering if you had a light, and pulls out this massive cigar and just extends it out to you.
I will pat myself down and just, like, shrug my shoulders.
You don't want to do the thing today? Come on, it's my favorite. I love it every time.
Unfortunately, I'm just a bit tired. I can't. Not today.
Who made you tired?
I did. And you'd be surprised how many of me there can be.
Make a deception check real quick. Well, alright then, I guess, since you're leaving me dry again, I guess I'll have to do it myself. Derek, lighter please! And Derek saunters over with this nice, like, silvery lighter with engravings on it, flicks it out. You notice, Miss Star pull the back of his hood, and as the hood goes back, his entire form changes, from a half-elf man, fresh and, like I said, flowy hair, into this snake-like being, a Yanti, with this large cobra hood with all these embezzlements and jewels literally stapled or hanging from the sides of the hood, with these large yellow-like eyes and this forked tongue that slithers out for a second. But flicks the lighter gets flicked, lights the cigar, blows a massive cloud straight into your face. I can tell you don't even need to say words. You're clearly tired from all this business. I mean, you're not too much of a night owl from what I remember.
This here's gonna keep quiet for now.
Very well, just be yourself. I would still like some advice. And after all, you called me, so I'm not sure exactly what you would like from me. But we'll start off on my end if that's more comfortable for you. The new client I'm dealing with, he's this very shady fellow, Lord Older Breath or something like that. Paying handsomely, I'll give him that at least. It has a massive operation. It's kind of in the mortuary business. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I'm just wondering, for people of fangy nature, we'll say, I get you on the threatening angle, but I also wish to try and do the appeal angle. These people look like they're going to start moving in very quickly, and I'd rather not make enemies with my neighbors, if you know what I mean. So, is blood just enough, or do you think there's some other sort of monetary or object-based compensation I could offer them?
Oh, they love blood. They'll really go for that. If they're moving in now, give them coin. Give them so that they can get their supplies, get themselves built up.
They have about another month or two, something around that. I'm not sure if coin is exactly their nature, but who knows. We could go to the bazaar. You haven't been to the bazaar in quite a while. You're due for a trip, I believe.
Right, it has been a long time.
Mm-hmm. Right. Derek, stand by, please. So let's lay out the details real quick. You call me to say nothing. I ingratiate you with my presence. After all, you do owe me a favor from last time. I ask you for advice, and you offer me basically nothing, which is not your standard in quo whatsoever. So, Boo, what's the scoop? What's coming on? What's happening? Be honest with me. We've known each other for so many years.
Oh, to be honest, there's this group of people I've been working with. Honestly, I've employed them for quite some time. They get the work done well, but they also bring trouble as they do it, and I'm in quite some trouble.
All right. Well, now it's obvious you're not who you're pretending to be. I know my sweet Santy's tells. So you're going to tell me exactly who you are. Oh, and speaking of threatening you, Derek, Theodore tells me the elemental plane of fire is spicy this time of year. So again, stand by, darling. So please tell me exactly who you are.
I'm a member of that party that he works for him.
That party. Be specific.
Let's see.
Tick,
They
tick,
don't call us the
mysterious
Rangers anymore.
person. Tick, tick, tick. I hope you know how much trouble you're in right now.
So I'm with the group that Santa sends out
Which one?
to kill people.
Which one?
The ones who don't exist anymore.
Which one?
The ones the Romalians killed.
It chucks it down to like 2. Okay. We're good, making some progress. Are you the one who... Are you this side of the country, or are you in the Romalian Empire? Like, specifically the capital?
I don't know where we are.
Okay, so let me lay this out real quick. So, I get a message from my dear sweet Santy. Was that Santy or was that you? Don't bullshit me.
I'm sure that was him. I have no idea how to contact you.
And how do you know him?
Met him in Janglebrook. He gave us some work, and off and on I've been working for him with another group ever since.
All right. And what kind of work are you doing?
Well, we came here to kill someone. You might have heard of a fight earlier in town. Giant creature, dragon that went invisible. He gave us disguises.
Oh,
and,
that's what that was.
This was this was the disguise he gave me. I was actually quite excited for it up until your man showed up.
Now, if anything, that's the only thing that's checked out so far with your bullshit story. If I know him, and if I know him over anything, he loves himself above all else. So yes, that makes sense actually. Okay. Did he ever say why he invited me here?
No, I didn't know. I didn't even know you existed until you came here.
Oh, that just hurts. Derek, change of plans. We have a rebel. I'm thinking we do the windswept depths of pandemonium instead, but again, still on standby. Nothing hasty yet.
You say it hurts. I'm just probably too low on the totem pole.
How do you not know the Mustab? We're fucking everywhere. We've been everywhere. We're one of the only intercontinental trading posts in the world. Where's your head been? In a rock or up your ass?
I've been in prison.
Rock, got it. Well, maybe both. Alright, well... do you know where he's going to be now or later?
He should be coming back. He was going to send me back to... my mind's blank. What's the name of the inn?
Oh my
I'm sorry.
God. Out of context, the loose ends in.
He was going to send me back to Loose Ends Inn, which is the place he's staying at right now.
Oh, that place is gross. Fuck. Huh. Alright, well, maybe I'll... Fuck, I have to figure this out. I have to plan so much, and maybe see him in the next month or two. Alright. Now, I don't enjoy my time being wasted. And I don't blame Santi for that, because obviously if he had to go, it was for a good reason. So, tell me why I shouldn't have Derek plane shift your ass right now.
Because I'm still useful to Santos.
To what end, if you had to guess?
I kill people. Quite well.
Is that a challenge?
Do you have someone that needs to die?
Always. I have an idea. Roll me a persuasion check real quick. Oh, he's going to hate me for this. Oh, he is due for a prick. Okay. I accept your challenge. I will not send you to Pandemonium. And I'll bring something from Pandemonium here. I always love a good show. Huh. You've given me much to think about. What was your name again, not Santi?
Nasira.
Nasira. I'll most likely forget it. Anyway, I would say pleasure to meet you, but that would be an absolute lie, so I'm sure we'll meet again. And it slowly stands up from the booth. Tell Santi give him my regards. If he ever pulls this stunt again, I will never forgive him. And... see you when I see you, half of that, darling.
Okay.
Derek, keep an eye on this one. I like it. Not her, just this whole fucking catastrophe. Let's get out of here. I'm just done. I'm done. And just immediately starts walking out. And Derek just sort of looks at you and nods. And just follows Mastar out the staircase. And then a moment passes and Derek leans down. Did you, need to go anywhere? Do you need,
Are you able to get me... No, I'll stay here. I'm fine.
I won't send you to Pandemonium. Unless you fuck up.
Can you get me to the Loose Ends Inn?
Yeah.
All right, if you would be so kind.
All right. Just don't tell him I did this. It just claps his hand once, and immediately you are teleported to the Loose Ends Inn.
This year's gonna go collapse on the couch.
Okay. Alrighty. So you're not sure exactly what all of that meant, or what might happen. But yeah, we'll get to that sometime down the road. Anyway, the rest of you still in the crater in the woods. What would you all like to do right now after your short rest?
So a short rest has passed. Would that allow me to become conscious? Since I was only stabilized?
I'd allow it.
Okay.
Should we roll for HP then?
Yeah, for a short rest.
Short rest.
Okay. Tim, I technically have 17 D10s. Do you want me just to make it 13 D10s? Because that's our level.
I'd say use your character sheet instead of your a dragon sheet.
17.
And because I've been unconscious, I technically will not be able to do Song of Rest.
you all just kind of chill for a bit. But all right, it is about. I want to say it's. Whoa, what the fuck?
I had to heal.
Jeez.
A little too much, but that's okay.
All right.
Wait, why are you rolling 17d20?
Oh.
That's my hit. Oh, nope. That was supposed to be d10s. I'll just cut that in half.
Why is it? Wait, are you rolling like as a dragon or as
Oh, I see.
Wanya
As
Kest?
a dragon.
No.
Because-
Just do Wanya Kest.
Oh, his hit die?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how we're gonna balance this shit. Because otherwise,
Yeah, that's why I was wondering if you wanted me just to do 13.
sorry if I didn't make that clear. It might be, but yeah, just use Wanya. Yeah, whenever it's that, just use Wanya's.
I'm gonna use my healer's kit on myself again.
Okay.
We finished a short rest, so I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right, sick.
Okay.
All right.
13.
And I can just add it.
Oh, so close to full.
Hey guys, sorry. Excuse me.
Oh man.
Tim, I feel like I should I don't know if you were here when we talked about this, but just so it doesn't seem like it's coming out of magic, like that I'm just making it up. When we did that mummy fight, I used my magic storing item thing to create an item that casts cure wounds.
Oh, is it the Parapet of Health? I think.
I have a feat that lets me create a like temporary item that has.
Yeah.
And a while ago, I made one that does cure wounds, and I guess want to clarify that I have not changed it since.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Just so it doesn't seem like at some point that I'm just like magically like, oh, I have many casts of cure wounds now.
I cast I am amazing. Okay.
Clyde would like in the middle of the short rest like gasp awake. Remembering the last memory being and then just getting knocked out.
I'll just kind of turns towards you. It's like, okay.
Yeah, Cass is curled up, just kind of opens up an eye and closes it.
We alive?
We're all alive somehow, incredibly.
What the shit
Certainly
happened?
not dead.
The is the mound there at all still? Like, or did it just?
Oh, that thing is disintegrated.
Yeah. The statue blew up, and half of us basically like died.
We just have that kind of power? Or do you think that was their
Eh,
trump card?
Well, I mean, I feel like there's like some other kind of power in that lava pit. Have you seen the lava pit, Clyde?
You told me about it before shit hit the fan.
All right.
Is there more
yeah,
shit in there hitting the fan? What are
I
fans?
think. What we saw? There's something in it, right?
What's in it?
Anybody?
Lava.
I thought there was like a. Didn't Betcha see something or no?
There's like a smoke monster over it, isn't there? Like, we didn't notice. Only Betya did. I don't know if. Do we notice it, Tim? DM?
Only bet you noticed.
I'll at least point out what like the mayor told me, and then. You know, it looks like why else would there be a lava altar in just the middle of the ground?
Think there's something bigger than those ape things?
Yeah, probably.
Can we stop it? I mean, we killed cultists, so surely we've stopped something that was happening.
Oh yeah, those cultists were just the people from Kryn, by the way.
I figured. Yeah, the mayor was leading them to ruin.
Yeah, the mayor. Funny thing, he killed himself in the lava pit.
cower to the end. Right. Clyde will mutter something in abyssal, and you'll see from his pearl he wields in his hand, just magic like flow into him. He'll just get a spell slot back with a pearl of power.
Okay.
Tim, looking over here, is there anything?
If there was something over there,
Oh,
it's
that's right.
not there anymore.
It's greater.
Has Betcha been like acting different or anything?
Yeah, absolutely.
What was she? We've had an hour. What has she been doing?
She's been by herself.
You
She's been off and on checking, like, she's checking underneath her clothes as if something is a little bit off.
You all right?
I'm fine.
I gotta say, guys, this one's on me. Complete fuck up on my part. But
No,
we're all alive, right?
Everyone's mistakes.
Can I try to read through Betcha's mask to see if she's actually fine?
Are we talking like socially, emotionally, or physically?
Like, mentally in a different headspace than expected?
Probably, yeah. If you want to roll.
Excuse me for a moment. I'll just slide past Betya. I want to take a look at this.
Is that something I can roll for, Tim?
Like
Like,
are you thinking like insight or investigation?
like,
Body language, but yeah.
yeah, I guess it would be like probably insight or something.
That would
Yeah,
be
like I'm
insight.
trying to see if Betcha's like, I don't know. She's been all quiet by herself. I just don't know if she's being weird. I mean, I don't know her deeply, but like just like major changes between now and an hour ago.
Yeah, she has a lot of tension that she's carrying in her shoulders, and it seems like discontent.
Baldrus will like walk up close to you and say like, I know we're not like, and gesture between us like suggesting closeness, but are you sure you're good?
Listen, I think at this point, how long have you been fighting with your companions?
Do we count the jail time?
Yeah,
Like
that was a real
what?
struggle.
Less than
Living
two
with the four of you.
Less than 2 years, I think. Like what? Probably closer to just a year.
You all fight like you don't know each other all that well.
That's because we don't.
We kind of don't. We don't get a lot of.
We shared a few stories here and there in prison, but we're just here for the chaotic mess of it. It feels like.
Then it is no wonder you lost Misha.
That hurts, you know? You're right. Still hurts.
Pardon me if I consider that not as painful as what I'm going through.
Don't blame you. Can I investigate the altar? Namely the statue?
Turns around to ignore the conversation. I'm done with this conversation. Bye.
And I'll say the statue, you can still investigate it, but it's a very hard DC check as like the statue's mostly destroyed.
Oh,
That's the
shoot,
hard-
yeah, I see.
Like you have to remember, like 95% of this map is like unrecognizable now.
Okay. Any
You can
reading on?
you can still try.
I will try. What would I have to make?
I'll say investigation check for this.
All right.
Just to even try to put the pieces back together.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
Yeah, you're still kind of shell-shocked from the blast as well, and it's like, just being shell-shocked and looking at the literal millions of pieces of rock and cinder thrown everywhere, it would take forever to get this thing reassembled and even get an idea of what it was.
I mean, if this is destroyed, it shouldn't cause too much of a problem now, right? Make sure no other people come down sacrificing shit to it. I'm assuming that's what they were using the lava pit for.
I mean, perhaps. Well, I'm wondering, like, how did the villagers get roped into?
Well, they were being cursed slowly, no?
Well, yeah, they were turning into like weird fish people and stuff, though. Not. Wait,
Well, one of them was.
Do the villagers look like they're just in like super late progression of that curse or something, or is it like different?
From what you can recall from the battle, because they're mostly disfigured and
Yeah.
destroyed, both from the attacks and the explosion. From what you could tell, it did seem like some advanced form of whatever was happening to the one boy that was cursed.
Hmm.
And you mentioned the mayor, whom jumped to his
Right.
death,
He
said
said,
for us to stop someone.
"Stop him," quote unquote, and then he jumped into the lava and died.
Right. Only person we know who's up the chain in this whole Red King fiasco is Bonnick at the moment. Could be more. But that
Right.
could be one of them. But Bonnick wasn't around when this village was being cursed. So I don't know who it could be.
DM,
Yes.
who was the client that the Mistar was talking about? She mentioned a name, right? Or he mentioned a name.
Mm-hmm. And Nasira would have worded this at one point, or could hear it, where Mistar had mentioned someone had named Lord Olderbreath.
Right, that's them forgetting the name Aldrith.
That's what I was thinking too. By the way, in this entire time, Kess has just been kind of slumbering with his tail over his head, just completely not caring about what's going on around him.
All those dragons do is sleep.
You might
No
feel a
wonder.
little. At this light, you see my tail just kind of. It looks like I'm just readjusting myself during sleep, but it kind of clips the back of your head slightly, annoyingly.
You know, guys, Baya brings up a good point. I mean, we are kind of a motley crew. And, you know, Alisar raised an argument a couple days back at the desert. We gotta start looking out for one another. Because we're all we got. Right? The rest of the world thinks we're dead. And
Right.
we're out here, well, our goal is mainly just to take Fort Worth and move on from then, but we got no backup. It's just us.
I mean, it seems to me like everyone kind of had plans to separate eventually. Like,
Yeah, down the line, sure.
don't you think that might be counterintuitive to people who need to stick up for each other's lives, essentially? Like, should we not try to plan around what this is now? Like, why does Nasira have to go fight in the desert by herself? Or, like, why
Well,
does
you're right.
Nanya have
Speaking
to go?
of, we did just sort of leave her out.
Yeah.
I'm not very fond of her, but she's still with us. I don't know.
Right. I mean, she's had plenty happen to herself as well. I mean, it's you gotta feel for her in some way.
So what do we do now? We mosey up to the fort, or we take a day?
Let's take the fort.
Cast opened his eye and looked directly at Balasar.
We do got a couple
You
bounty
guys-
hunters on standby over there.
Perhaps you could commune with them.
What do you want me to say? See what they got to report?
Cass nods at you.
Alright, let's give it a shot. I will begin to cast sending.
Okay.
I'm typing it down.
Okay. There we go. All right. So, Clyde, you commune and you begin sending out your message, or sending.
Yep.
And you send it, and it does connect. A couple seconds pass. A minute passes. No response.
Left on red.
Yep.
I mean, did the blast go like that far?
I send
Just
an-
kill everybody.
I send
Like
another.
I called it a mission.
I send another message. I keep writing in my book.
All right. You send a second message. A couple seconds pass, and it's received. A couple seconds pass. A minute passes. Still no response.
Looks like they might have trouble over there.
Is there a hole in the ceiling right now?
Oh yeah.
There's a hole
Is
in the
there a
cavern.
ceiling at all?
Yeah, okay.
The strange thing is, fellas, she got my message, but she ain't responding.
Huh.
Maybe they're compromised.
I'd say that's enough reason to go.
Or perhaps they made off with your platinum.
They ain't getting all of it though. They get paid some at the end, and the money ain't that big a deal.
Cass is going to slightly lower.
Get
his
all
weight.
that money, Clyde.
Right,
a
right.
lot.
I figured I'd mention that. I don't know how I was being so coy about it earlier. He'll step back and just kind of lean a little bit, like catching himself. During our month, I decided to become a writer all of a sudden. Really had no capital on how to get it started. Wrote a letter down to our old friends, Prodrick and Knives. Y'all remember them, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Apparently they become quite
Didn't
the
they-
exceptional, successful businessmen or something or other. My letter of asking for a lump sum to get a book printed was received with great admiration, totaling to about 10,000 platinum, arriving at my doorstep.
Kest's eyes light up. Seems to sniff the air, trying to smell the platinum on you.
I carry only a little bit. The rest is at the vault, or
He squints his eyes.
soon to be a vault. It's getting built. I made
You're
some.
building.
What do you do with that much money?
I don't know. I don't have any money, Clyde. I don't.
Look, like it's that's exactly the reaction I had when it came up to my door. So I got to writing because that was ultimately what I would needed the money for. Made a book. That one was a success. And towards the end of the month, I purchased an estate down in Breaker's Run.
An estate.
Yeah,
Your book. How successful was your book, Clyde?
Well, if a great dragon's taking a liking to it, I'd say it's real successful, as he looks at Wanye.
Well, Kess just looks at you with a blank stare. It looks like this book doesn't even register in his mind.
Really? You mentioned it when we were traveling.
Books are
Down
for
to loose ends.
fools.
Oh my god.
Are
This
you-
is what.
Anywho,
Okay.
it was. It's got the title Dreams Beyond Reach. All right, if you've heard of that one, it's been going around.
You mean the best-selling #1 title?
Apparently,
Have we heard? Are you serious, Clyde?
I am.
Baldrus pulls out his own copy of Dreams Beyond Reach.
Ah, see, that's the one.
Who doesn't own it? And just kind of shuffles towards you. And he pulls out this like weird blurry thing. You're not quite sure. You saw him take it out of the worm a long time ago. And he kind of shakes it a little bit and it makes like a wet sloshing sound. And it almost seems to change shape, and he goes to hand it to you and can I get your autograph?
You're still censoring the tools.
Yeah, you still don't
you're-
quite see
you're-
what it
you're-
is, but
You're kidding, right?
Clyde,
How is this worth to you? You know who I am.
this book changed me, Clyde.
How, you're the same person I made a month ago.
It's a lot of things being processed on the inside. You know, it's shuffles a little closer.
Look. All right, if this is worth something to you, sure. Here you go, pal.
Thank
He will
you.
sign. You want my pen name or my actual name?
I mean, I know either way. So like in my heart, it doesn't.
Don't go
matter.
spoiling it for everyone else. He'll sign his actual name.
I thank you, Clyde. Baldrus will tuck the book away in the bag of holding.
In any case, that, on top of Prodrick and Knives' generosity, has secured, for now, quite a humble home for me and my family. I'd like to keep it that way.
So we shouldn't go telling everyone that you're
No, you shouldn't.
#1 best-selling author.
You shouldn't. All right. If y'all want some money, I'm sure we can split some of it. I'll be getting more down the line.
Baldrus pats the book that you just signed and says, "These memories are all I need."
I mean, I don't think it'll be the last one I write, but it's been one I've been meaning to get off my mind for quite a while.
I mean, that's pretty incredible. We just went out in the ocean and just did absolutely nothing for far too long.
I'm surprised you survived the ocean
Well,
and even accepted in the first place.
thankfully, we didn't sink yet. You know, in hindsight, that was probably a terrible idea, but so is this? Should we do something?
Well, if anybody else has got, stuff to share, speak up. Otherwise, we can start heading out to the fort. One last push in this campaign.
Well, if we are sharing things that are secrets, I think I may have landed Nishira in jail. That was me that got her caught.
Which time?
The most recent in
Oh, during the she got in prison for the month?
the time with the vampires.
Nice job.
Well, I mean, that's like.
But
You
like,
know.
what? So you went around policing or something? What? Or did you just snitch?
More or less, I was trying to get more intel. I was trying to get some money for myself. Not nearly as much as you got. Congrats.
Thanks. I wasn't expecting that turn of events, though.
I tire of this frivolity. Let us be gone.
And Kess is going to lower his wings.
What's got you so riled up? You know, besides the earth-shattering kaboom that happened.
I don't care about your personal stories or your tales. All I care about is getting to Fort Worth.
Now, see, that's the problem. Well, if you can't care for us, why should we care for you, Wanye?
Do not call me that name.
It's your
My
name.
name is Cass.
He looks at you and his eyes just start to kind of light up with
You
ember
developing
glow.
a different personality just because you're a high and mighty dragon? You forget the damn kraken we saw? All of us are nothing but just ants in this world. Wanye?
You may be an ant. I am ascending to godhood.
Yeah. Yeah, alright. Keep that line of thought when
I
you dive down
started as a
again.
mere mortal, and now I am a
Smack him on the
dragon.
back of the head.
Immediately, Kess throws you off.
Oh, come on.
And he lowers his wings slowly for you guys.
You're not my friends. You are means to an end.
Baldrus walks
And that
up.
end is...
Going to Fort Worth for now.
Is everyone hopping
Hmm.
Kest Airways?
I'm speechless, Wanye.
Yeah,
He kinda
Baldrus
cringes when he hears Wanye.
Baldrus
His muscles
will
tense.
like walk. Oh, go ahead.
Telepathically. Hey, you still in there?
Hey, yeah, what's up, Clyde?
Huh. So, instead of becoming a dragon, did the dragon take over you or something?
What are you talking about?
You're kinda acting like a shithead, more so than usual.
Oh, are you serious?
Do you not hear what you're saying to us?
I remember there was like a Kraken you were talking to me about earlier, and then Blurry. Hurt like a bitch earlier. Did you feel that?
If you have any power in that head of yours, that you both seem to share, you and this cast, try to come back to your normal form by tomorrow.
I'll do that for you at loose ends then.
Works for me. Awakened mind to everybody else. There's some alter ego shit going on in his head. Let's
you mean?
comply for now.
How do you mean alter ego?
Seems like Wanye and Cast are two different beings at the moment. Cast doesn't seem too fond of us. Well, off to the fort then.
I am going, impatient knife ears.
And he kind of shoves you with his wing.
Baldrus, after hearing Wanye tell us that we're all not his friends, is just going to kind of like fly up instead of using the wing and hover over Wanye, like maybe like 10 feet or so, and then just drop down maybe a little heavier than he should have. Well, just like, I don't know, probably 400 plus pounds of person in armor just drops 10 feet on your back.
You hear him grimace, and he just looks over, and he gets up, he claws on the cave sides, and he takes off into the sky.
Alright. So you all hop on begrudgingly to Wanye Airs, or Kest Airways. head towards the Loose Ends Inn after a period of time. And Nasira, you have been, I'd say at this point it's probably later in the afternoon, closer towards night. But the bulk of you finally make it. Let me actually move this real quick. And there's still a bit of activity going on at the inn at the current moment. But you all find yourself at the inn. And it seems like it's closing time slowly for the inn, and people are finishing up their training or heading upstairs to rest or shower.
Can I find a vampire? Or try to?
You can try to.
Thank you, oh great cast.
Baldrus, make a perception check if that's how you want to try and go about it.
I mean, I don't mind like taking some time to look. I don't know.
Oh, you gonna schmooze?
Well, I just kind of want to learn. I really, I don't want to talk to them for a long time. I just have like one sort of curiosity. So perception?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, alright. 15?
As far as you can tell, and kind of tapping into your senses and also smelling and sensing the blood in the area, you're not sure if there is one. For your best guess, there probably isn't, and it's because the security in Janglebrook is just to the maximum. If one has gotten out of Janglebrook, it's probably been either just because of massive luck or just allowing others to die so it can escape. As far as the Loose Ends Inn itself, you can assume that there isn't one here. If there is one, it's doing a very good job hiding. But to your best guess, probably not.
All right.
And yes, Sora is waiting patiently in the corner of the room and sees Balasur.
So did Sora walk all the way back to the Loose Ends Inn?
You're not sure, actually.
I wake up and she's just there. It's like,
Oh shit. Hey, Nasira. You alright?
I do this like wave off like it's been a day.
Yeah, I get it. We'll probably talk in the morning.
Let me also remind all of you that you were all still currently, for those who transformed, in your disguise selves.
Yeah.
Oh.
I am still an elf. Yeah. I turned around to Baldrus. Hey, you think that's why he hates us right now?
Oh. You know,
I'm kidding. But it would be really stupid.
I can kind of see it, honestly. Oh yeah, I somehow, even though I'm like 3 feet taller, kind of forgot.
Anytime now, Wanye.
Can Wanye change back into his regular form now, Tim, or is it once a day?
So it is once a day, and to my knowledge, you transform to a dragon during the Malasar fight.
Yeah, that's true.
So you would need to wait till tomorrow to change back.
I'm a little tired right now, Clyde. Give me a second. He's fighting me on this one.
Don't give up.
Is there a person inside you?
I don't think Baldrus can talk to me.
That one was directly to Wanye. That one was directly. Yeah. Yep.
Gotcha. Sorry.
There is like a couple. There is a couple outside, and as the dragon shows up, one of them gasps. The other's like, "No, this has happened before." We're slowly getting used to it, honestly.
Looks like he's staying that way till maybe tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay.
Guess if I turned into a dragon, I'd be flexing it too.
I suppose there's a lot of ways to flex, though, right, Clyde?
Yeah.
You don't have to beat that.
You don't have to, shut down your friends after nearly dying.
Yeah, like flex on all the when we terrified the people in that town and burn down half the swamp. Like that's